there. I already put the link in. Wow! Here we are. Back at it again. Up in this mug. Hope everyone's doing good during this time. So we are here today to bring Brandon along. See what our little man is up to. So if you're watching this, I appreciate it. We've been busy today. Busy. So we're waiting for Brandon to show up. Hope everyone's doing good. Sorry. Yeah, Tommy, I don't know if it's going to be good or not. It's just a working hangout. You can go back to cleaning your assless chaps if you so desire. Or maybe playing some Fortnite. I don't know. Whatever you're into. Personally, I would sell probably the Fortnite. But I don't know. I hope everyone's doing well. Tommy, I hope you're doing good. What's going on, Star City Picker? Oh, there he is. All right. Right.
Can you hear me?
Spotless. I bet they are.
Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
No, I can't hear you. Can you hear me now? It helps if you stick your finger in your ass and then blow a bubble.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I can hear you. I hear you just right.
What's up?
I don't know. It looks like you got things pretty cleaned up over there.
Yeah, I got stuff organized. Just finding little treasures here and there and making the place my own.
Yeah, you ought to. I mean, since you acquired it. Yeah. It looks good though. Looks like you can probably pretty much drive a truck right down the middle of the thing now.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep things so that if I need to, I can pull the truck all the way through here, drop some stuff
right.
off. I don't, at least until I get a pallet jack, which I've got one, but I got to figure out what I'm going to do about the hydraulic.
You haven't taken time yet to look to see if it's the seal, or you already know for a fact it's the seal?
I don't know.
Yeah, because it might just be the seal. If you got some hydraulic fluid, you can just pump a little bit in. Well, I would say just a little bit, but just enough for you to figure out whether or not if it's leaking. But just put something underneath that area right there.
Well,
hey, D, what's going on, D?
I just popped the reservoir off on accident. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I just popped the whole reservoir off in it. Because I thought that it was empty. It felt empty, but there was some left in it now. Yeah.
Maybe check the filler cap. Hey, hot man, Spencer, what's going on? Check the filler cap, make sure it's tight. Maybe there's not enough pressure put in it.
Yeah, I think it's good. I'm actually pretty sure it's good.
Thanks for coming in, D. I'll see you on Monday. Well, I'll talk to you or in the chat on Monday.
Is D jumping out?
Yeah, she just stepped in. She's getting ready to go to bed.
Yeah, man, I just got this, and this fluid doesn't look bad.
Yeah, it should be, well, hydraulic fluid is clear, kind of yellowish clear, right? I mean, you should know. Stop flipping goodies.
Yeah, I can see it. The seal is busted. I can see it seeping up through the. Yeah, it doesn't have pressure.
All right. Well, try to get a part number or get that thing taken apart and at least kind of measure the seal on it. Is it a round one or like a diaphragm, like accordion looking thing? I told you not to stick your fingers in your bum holes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna be
I'll be
Asian
right back.
show on the 25th. I gotta write that down. I keep writing down all these notes, and I was losing them. 20. That's the Cajun show. That's a Saturday, I think. What's that clicking noise, man? Is that you? Nice Rock Picker, what's going on, bud? How you doing? Glad to see you coming in. We're hanging out with Brandon over here, checking out his little warehouse. Saturday. What time is that? Hot mess. What time is that going to be? Is that 1 o'clock or something like that? If I remember correctly. Nice. I know, dude. Hey, flipping goodies, man. I got so excited the other day. I did a short video on my Macari celebration where I was doing a little snidbit of Taken. It's kind of retarded, but I had fun with it, and I was advertising the fact that I was on Macari. I've actually sold 3 things so far, and what I'm using Macari for now is to basically dump product that doesn't sell on eBay, whether it's been sitting for so long, whether I just had it on there, obviously for those issues. Whether the items have saturated itself with other competitors, I'm just tired of that. I look around and and see if I can sell it on different platforms. And like the first thing that I'll do is I'll scan a product for Amazon and I'll go to eBay and now I go to Macari. So it gives me extra opportunities.
You want to see what I do at work?
Are you gonna ride it?
Yeah, this is.
It's leaking hydraulic fluid all over the floor. Don't step on that shit or you're gonna slip. I'm gonna have to put in a claim. 4 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so 1 o'clock. 1 p.m. Pacific. Awesome. I gotta put that down. There were so many things. I've been helping my mother-in-law today with her this guy. Oh shit. We're gonna witness an action right now. And over here in the right corner.
That's what your tax dollars pay for. When I'm at work.
Yeah, I don't know what the noise is. I think that's his maybe his headphones. I'm not sure. What's that clicking noise?
No, that's your microphone, I think.
My microphone.
That's all. Yeah, that's all.
Huh. I don't hear it anymore. Well, there it is. Wow. The hell? Is my computer taking a crapola? Oh, I don't know. This is not going to be a very good live, I can see. I don't know what's going on, man.
Well, I wonder if I'm still broadcasted well. Why, are you having issues or something?
I don't know. I keep hearing that clicking noise.
Ooh. Wasn't good.
Flipping Goody said he sold 15 items today on eBay for over $1,000. If that's my computer making that noise, I'm going to be thoroughly pissed off at the world. Wow.
What?
He can't sell a thing in Macari, but he's making $1,000 on eBay. That's going to tick me off. That's going to, what the hell's the deal?
What? Can you still hear it?
Yeah, I mean, it comes in and out. What a pain in the ass. Anyway, well, it is what it is.
So what's the plan tonight? What are you going to be doing?
Well, I was doing the paperwork for my mother-in-law, and I had to do a write-up for her landlord. I did one for my landlord, and in in the state we're allowed the moratorium up until the 31st of May, I think it is. But in my case, my rent's being paid. It's just I'm not going to be able to get. I just was preparing myself just in case I'm not able to meet that deadline for the
Okay.
eviction. This is annoying. Here, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna turn my mic off for a minute and see.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Let me see. I'm gonna get everyone else. What's everyone else doing? Let's see what we got. Flipping goodies, hot mess.
Yeah, I think it's my mic.
D, Tommy. How many people we got in here now?
Some people have jumped out because of that mic issue.
Yeah.
I should have went on my phone. That simple green.
No, this is the Fabuloso.
Ooh, gonna smell pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the lavender one.
Huh?
So yeah, I did some paperwork for the mother-in-law for to help her pay the. Oh, that microphone's killing me.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I don't see this live going on very long. That is
You want
crazy.
me to just start one?
Yeah, I don't know why. What do you think makes it do that? Because I noticed my internet's been acting up kind of lately too.
No, I'm pretty sure that's actually your microphone.
Huh? You're gonna have to give me one of those headphones with the mic in it, huh? I think the computer's taking a shit. Yeah. Yeah. I think we should close her down. Only when I talk. Okay. Here we go. All right. So I think we're gonna close this down, and Brandon's gonna go. He's gonna go live. But wait a minute. It's not doing it now. Is it doing it? It's not doing it. I don't hear it.
Yeah, it was still doing it. I was checking.
But I don't hear it at my end now. Now I do.
Yeah, that's probably because of the phone, I guess. I don't know. I heard it whenever I jumped off to see if it was still doing it, but it was.
Huh. See, I wasn't doing it when you were off, so I don't know.
Well,
Well,
I heard it, but you couldn't hear it because it wasn't repeating from my microphone. My
okay.
microphone wasn't picking it up and sending it to you, I'm assuming.
Well, you could do the talking, and then if you ask me a question, I'll just unmic myself.
Oh, I'm doing all the talking?
Yeah.
Well, I finally got some security cameras up in here, which has been kind of bothering me. This area is just not great. I haven't refined the system. I just hooked them up so that I did have some coverage of the front. I only have 3 hooked up right now. A total of 8 in the system. I'm still waiting on some extension cables because it's the cables weren't long enough to meet the end. I'm going to be taking this thing apart pretty soon. It's taking up way too much space, and it's just kind of unnecessary for me to have it in here. Better. Anyway, so yeah, I want to take this out and then build it back up outside. Just gain that extra 400 square feet outside, and then of course free up all this space around it. So that'll be nice. There's 2 extra panels for it. Anyway, let's see who is. I'm doing just fine, hot mess. I'm doing just fine. Just getting some work done. Been organizing in here. Found some other little goodies here and there. I've posted like, I don't know, 15 things here. This is my little corner of stuff posted. This is a little Jack Daniels pouring thing. It's going for like 30 or 40 bucks on eBay. It's literally just put a bottle of Jack in there and it swings forward. Kind of cool. And I found 4 of these. These are like tailgate or not tailgate. Lift gate on like hatchbacks and SUVs. Just like some piston rods that hold the gate up. And they're selling for 20 bucks each. Listed all 4 of those. Got this Everpure water filtration filter for like a water filter setup, sealed. That sells for 50. I found that in here. Sells for 15. Found that. This is a 1979 chess set. Yeah, I know. I know your name's Amy. Sorry, I always just say hot mess. My bad. I guess that is kind of. Most people like to be called by their name. Yeah. And I sold this, or I sold it, but this thing, these sell for like 20 or 30 bucks, made in France. These like, you like hold something in there and then you turn this little wheel and it cuts up things. It didn't have the wheel with it, but it's from the 40s. And these are pretty cool. These are like, well, of course, I found those in here too. Sealed Sony tapes. These Pioneer speakers. Those are cool. And then
these those in yet?
What? No. They're I can't. The paper seals are completely gone. Like they literally just like put my finger up to them and like they just all like fell off. They just completely deteriorated. So yeah, I heard this last time. It's a dental light, like a surgical light. Haven't posted that yet. There's these service cap frames. I posted all those. So yeah, if I sold all that stuff, I would like, after everything I've purchased in here, this is mainly all the stuff that came with it. I don't have hardly any of my items in here. Well, now they're all mine, but you get what I mean. Literally everything, that pile of things right there, that'll get my money back for the $400 I invested in all this crap. So pretty good.
Well, that's a great deal.
Yeah, I gotta screw that in. That's what she said. Yeah, I'll probably end up getting another one of these and then work on fixing that one later because I kind of need one soon. And oh shoot, where's my screwdriver? I gotta fix the fridge handle. It's kind of loose.
So I typed my letter today to the landlord.
The popping isn't happening as much.
Okay.
Go ahead, keep going.
So in the state, the new stay-at-home order is temporarily allowing people to not be evicted during this time for non-payment. So I had to word this in a way that it would affect my situation under this new situation that we're all in. I'm not going to say the word, but I said, you know, myself and my wife, I used our names. I did this very legally, in a sense. Our tenants at such and such property, pursuant to the San Diego City Council's temporary eviction monetarium order, blah, 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 and the Governor Newsom's executive order, da, 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 da. This is to inform you that we are experiencing difficulties to comply with the 90-day notice to quit that was executed on the 3rd of March due to the financial impact of the blankety blankety blank pandemic. Our financial situation was impacted with the termination of employment due to the blankety blank. We are working very closely with the county, with the housing authority. You should be receiving full payment every month and thereafter, and during the process, we are pursuing additional means to relocate, search for additional employment, and assist in building a deposit. The problem that I'm having at this current moment is I don't have a deposit to pull from this location when we move. So that is an issue. Being unemployed and having to survive and support everybody here, you can't save money in this house. There's no way. Everything costs $100. If you want to go somewhere, it's $100. You want to put gas in your car, it's $100. You want to buy a loaf of bread, a jar of peanut butter, and some jam, it's almost $100. We can provide additional documentation or other verifiable information confirming our current inability to comply with the request to vacate. In conclusion, we are well aware of the termination date of June 3rd, 2020. We are currently working to find a new location for our family. However, at this time, we are concerned about the current situation at hand with the blankety blank lack of funds to move, lack of deposit for the new location, finding a new residence under the housing, and we'll be moving to North Carolina and living in Brandon's warehouse.
Right. Right.
So basically, that's the letter I typed. I sent it to him via email tonight. I figured in the state of California, you have until the 3rd of every month to notify your landlord of any adjustments. He was paid for the rent. We did find somebody called me today and then reached out to me regarding a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house in nearby town under San Diego County. And it's $2,800 a month for a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. So I'm really looking forward to looking at that, because a house like that in its location and the condition that it's in, it should be rented for about probably $4,000 based on the California rental guidelines. So that's a steal. That's only $800 more than what I pay now. So I'm going to be moving to Alabama, I guess. I don't know.
Come, hey, check out my basketball hoop.
Is it mounted? Oh, there you go.
Heck yeah. It was up, but I hit it the right way and it just kind of telescoped in. Oh, he loves it.
What is it, like 4 feet? It's like 4 feet tall.
Huh?
It's only like 4. It's only like 4 feet tall.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna need a new laptop. This microphone on this thing is taking a shit.
No, here it goes.
Hey, Grillin, what's going on? Yeah, I think it's my microphone, though. I don't know. Yeah. My world is crashing. What's up, Bird? Bird! Oh, all the way back from the 3-point line. You know, I'm pissed because my microphone is acting up. I'm actually irritated about it. Dog is going crazy. We did pretty good on Amazon today.
What?
I did 20 orders from last night to this morning when I went to the post office, and then I got home and I have another 25 orders to do. So we had a total of 45 orders today on Amazon. That is a lot. And it is all mainly this product right here. There you go. There's a bolo. Whoa, there's no more available. So get on it. Get on it. I just checked it right now. It's sold out. I think people are using them for eye protection. That's what I think that they're doing. But hey, I don't care. I don't mind. It is my microphone. Yeah, it is the mic. Brandon, I am your father. Uh-oh.
That's it.
And then the other product is this one here. This
Sit.
is how it all started. This is to be on the pre-records.
Bring it back. Come on. Bring it back. Vader, come here.
Got me about 400 bucks. With two products.
Sit. Come here.
Vacuum bags. Vacuum bags have always been a seller.
Let it go. Sit.
Yeah, I was I went into the store just to look around to look for coffee, and I got ungated in a couple of them. And I ran across those filters, and I thought they were going to give me shit at the checkout. And I just took the whole box, threw it in the cart, and before I could get home, they were sold. Just like that. I immediately listed them as soon as I got them. Hey, Fat Girl Sewing, how are you? Addicted to Hustle? Tommy? Man, I don't know what's up with that microphone. I'm pissed. You could take my house, take my job, break my car. You might even be able to take one of my cats, and I probably wouldn't be so upset. You know, messing with my microphone.
I'm gonna get your room set up.
You gonna get my room set up?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be padded? I need a padded room.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It needs to be padded. Dude, today we went to the bank. We tried to go to the bank, and I found something very disturbing. The Home Depot, the local Vons, which would be a Safeway, and the Walmart are all in this shopping center. And there was people outside making line to get inside.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. You look pretty tall in that view right there. And
Anyway,
I discovered, so all these people are outside in line, keeping their distance in some places. And I told my wife, I said, you know what? There's another Navy Federal in Coronado. So let's go over there, and I guarantee you there won't be a line there. And she goes, why is that? I go, well, for one, it's a bank that services the military, but chances are, you know, all those guys are, you know, in their barracks or at home or whatever. They're not all out being all crazy or whatever. And there's not going to be a long line like it is here. She goes, well, that doesn't make any sense. I said, well, the other thing too is you go to the island, there's a lot of rich people over there. They're not going to be standing outside to get money. They don't keep money in the bank, like you think. At least not here. And sure for shit, we drove by 3 banks. We drove by a Washington Mutual or a Chase Bank. We drove by a Bank of America, and I drove her right to the Navy Federal. She got out. The lady greeted her at the door. She went in. She deposited the money, and out the door she was. And she was just baffled by the fact that there was nobody outside waiting in line at the banks in a higher financial demographics, I guess you could call it. So I found that very comical to even witness today. But yeah, it was weird, dude. Driving by those other stores, they're like letting only certain people in. And then as they come out, they're letting, one comes out, one goes in. Yeah, I heard too, the I haven't looked it up yet. I got sidetracked with the in-laws documents for her program that she's applying for to help pay her rent and her utilities, which is a very good little deal. I'm going to check it out and I'm going to share this with you guys. So I'm going to, I all I did was copied some documents and scanned them over to her email, but I'm going to check out this website and it's supposed to help pay your utilities. So I'll research it, and when I find something out, I'll make a pre-record. It'll help with the resale vlog, and I'll share that. I'll share it with you guys. Yeah, the three main stores, but the banks are doing it too. At least Navy Federal's really strict. I mean, it's all that military regimental, 6 feet. They got it marked with tape. A lot of the stores are doing that too with the scouts or whatever.
All right. I wanted to get you on the laptop.
Maybe that's better.
Yeah, I mean, I'm using a crap ton of data doing the what's it called? Forget what it's called. Anyway, using data from my phone to power, but I needed to use this to look up some eBay stuff.
There you go. I don't hear that clicking now. Maybe it was the phone. Why I'm on the laptop and you're on the phone? Maybe that was creating some sort of interference.
That is interesting.
You've never been on the phone before. Well, you were that one time.
Yeah, and it wasn't bad. Yeah. I don't know.
It could be my internet. My internet's been acting kind of funky lately.
Yeah, and there's a lot more people that are on the internet right now.
Well, I have broadband, so that's probably why. Yeah, I would imagine it's based on the size of the stores. Because when I went to the grocery store to get those coffee filters, they didn't have any problems. I mean, we still had to maintain our space. Man, I lost my notes. Lost my notes.
Man, these ceramic houses aren't too bad.
Oh, there's part of them right there. So yeah, I only spent like 97 cents, dude, on the 3 bags of candy, which they were seasonal, right, for Valentine's Day. And I brought them home, and they sold out within 12 hours, just those 3. But I immediately went back to the store. It was probably like 8 hours. It wasn't that because the store was still open when I went, and I managed to buy the rest of them. That was pretty cool. I needed that come up.
Yeah, no, that is good.
After all the birthdays that we've had 3 birthdays in the last week and a half. It's taking a toll on my pocketbook, man. I ordered some of those masks though from Rosie's Closet from Crystal. You get some lobster masks made up for everybody in the family. And we got a pre-record coming out, and one of the things we did was the the Packy chip. The Carolina chili pepper chips or whatever they are.
Oh yeah. Carolina Reapers.
Yeah. So we had one was the chili lime or chili lemon, and the other one was there was a super hot brand, and then there was a freaking hot brand.
So you have the
So
ghost pepper one.
no, well the ghost pepper is one. Excuse me. One of the bags, the freaking hot was the ghost pepper chili.
That one's really good. I like the flavor of that.
I actually didn't like it. I liked the other one, the chili
Oh,
lime. It had like a ranchy kick to it. It was nice.
uh,
But I might have gotten a bad bag, so I'm gonna go tomorrow and grab a bigger bag and just kind of see if there's a difference. But my wife was like, "Oh well, I'm Mexican, and I can eat this, and I've been eating it since I was born." And da 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 da. She started to choke and get a little teary eyed at the table, dude. I didn't get her on video, but I got the audio of it, and it's and I was filming it while I was eating. I was like, "Yes, finally, finally!" So we'll be able to add that to the arsenal of videos.
that's fine. Yeah, I like spicy stuff. I really like jalapenos.
Yeah, jalapenos are good. I like one of the things that I make on Mondays when I go in now. I only work one day at the restaurant, and the owner's trying to do that small business grant to keep
Mhm.
us all back on payroll and open up throughout the whole week because we're only open, I think, 4 nights for 4 hours at a time. But on Mondays, I go in and I make the stuffed jalapenos
Ooh,
wrapped with bacon,
yep.
and then he smokes them,
Jalapeno
and
popper.
then he does the deep fryer when they get ready to be served. So they're freaking delicious, dude.
That does sound good.
Yeah, I don't. I cut them in half though, and cream cheese them, and then I put some of that beef rub seasoning on it, and then shredded cheese, and then wrap them with the bacon. It's always a shame though, because I always make so many of them, I hardly ever get to eat them. How many of those you got?
3 different types. They're collectible, like different little houses, and
Yeah, they have the lights in them for Christmas time, right?
yeah, I've done pretty good with these. These are decently collectible. This brand is a little bit cheaper of one, but um, whatever. These have like this one had like a little stain on it. Kind of weird. I don't have my twist ties with me today, which is unfortunate. I buy a bunch of them for cables, like when I sell stuff.
Right.
Oh man.
So you're still down to three. Yeah, it's nice, dude. You're still down to 3 days a week.
Yep. 3 days a week. So we'll see how long that lasts. I feel like eventually they're gonna shorten it even more or altogether.
Yeah, I was hearing, and we talked about this earlier. I was hearing that on the other side of the pond there, where it all originated, people are going back to just everyday business, open things up. People are watching movies in theaters, going to restaurants. I haven't seen it. My wife was telling me that she saw it. Excuse me, on Facebook. So I got to check it out. I think it's a little premature, but I don't know.
Yeah. This is pretty wild.
Yeah, it's I was talking to my wife about it today. It's like there's a lot of things we need to put in order, and one of the things that scares me is like here I was all thinking about my kids. I got whole life insurance on the two little ones in case something were to happen to them. I could afford to put them in the ground, and then as they get older, the value increases and their premium will never change. It'll remain the same. So they have this insurance that hopefully, if they maintain it, they can keep it at a very low minimum because I got it at a very low price when they were younger. But then if they need money later on after the age of 18, they can borrow against it and they're paying themselves. But I was thinking, shoot, I don't even have a will set up yet. I need to get that done. I think the last time I ever had anything designed for any kind of benefits is back when I was in the service, where it was like only what, $250,000.
It's up to
What
400,000 now, and I got the
what is 400?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 250,000 when I was in the 90s. My wife was like, you're gonna be worth more to me dead than alive. I said, not if I come back and haunt you. I'll definitely come back. So yeah, I was digging around. We got things I'm gonna put on, probably Macari. I got a ton of Star Wars stuff. I have no idea what half of this crap is worth. I'm probably gonna lot it all together. Got Darth Vader in his cape.
That one's the Power of the Force. It's like a cheap. That was a cheaper one, but let me see it. Let me see the contents. I can tell you what some of it has any value. Well, I'm not that great, but
I figured I can lot it all together. I got an R2D2, or whatever. Yeah, R2D2, right?
I think I have that one.
Got that. There's some bits and I mean, this is like a watch. It's just some weird odds and ends, but it's all Star Wars related. There's a CP3O in here somewhere. A lot of stormtroopers. But then this other bag, I was thinking I'm gonna do individually. And what I mean by that, it's because it has the weapons and shit.
Yeah, some of those, especially if they're vintage.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I have to look it up, like the little sabers.
That's Darth Maul. Or no, that's not older than 98 or 99.
Okay. So yeah, I have to go through this all. I mean, there's, I don't know, there's guns and it's just bits and bobs that I got when I bought the lot of stuff that I had, and I just kind of sorted this all through. But I don't know. Like this guy, I think this is the Teenage Mutant Ninja guy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Master Splendor.
Okay. Well, that one I think I'm gonna keep aside. And then who's this guy?
Yeah, that's a little droid from I believe. Yeah, this is all a little bit newer stuff, I believe.
Okay. So yeah, I wasn't thinking that I was gonna like do a ton of like this. Like I've never seen.
Oh no, that's the guy from well, it's a remake. Or not a remake, that's the older version, but that's like kind of like the one that's in the newer Mandalorian.
Okay.
Which that guy probably went up in value because of that show.
Yeah.
Not
I
crazy.
have to look it up. But yeah, I was thinking of just lotting it all together. I don't know who this guy is.
That's one of the I think that's a trooper from the Clone Wars, if I remember correctly.
This guy.
Oh, that's I forget his name, but
his name's Penis.
I think his name is Penis. A little bit of a curvature too. I like that. Anyway,
and then what? Now I noticed there's a variation in troopers.
I can let you know. One of them will probably be maybe a Clone Wars trooper or a stormtrooper. Okay, yeah, that right there, that's a fighter. Or that's okay, yeah, those are fighter pilot.
Because of the respirators.
Yeah, yeah, that's
the this guy.
That's an original like type, but I don't think that's like the original. Yeah, I can tell kind of like by the plastic that's all probably from the Power of the Force or what that was like in the late 90s. And
then what about this guy here with this little?
That's from the Clone Wars. That's like early 2000s.
Okay. Yeah, I could probably tell with the older ones because I gave like this one here.
That could be an older one.
Yeah, he
I
looks a
think.
little bit more dingier. Now I've given older ones to my son, and he has like the ones from the 70s.
I think what you just picked up was Anakin from the Clone Wars. The That's Anakin from Revenge of the Sith, I think, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, these are all like early 2000s, late 90s.
Okay, so I could probably put them all together. I think what we'll do is probably do a FaceTime on Instagram or whatever, and I'll just show you 'em before I put them together because
Yeah, that's Clone Wars guy. I mean, yeah, those are early 2000s. What's that thing right there? Oh, that's the Clone
this
Wars ship.
like
No,
a dragon. It looks like a dragon or a dinosaur or something.
I think that's a Clone Wars ship that is a Transformers. Um, it transforms into a guy.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Man,
I'm gonna keep this guy for
yeah.
sure. He's gonna go on the shelf back there. All right. So I'd probably be better off sticking to my original plan and just lotting it all together.
I don't really know of a price point exactly.
Well, that's the thing that I'm kind of thinking. I need names, and then I'll take the time to research. Like,
What is that? I don't know if that's Star Wars or not. I think it is. Yeah, I think they had those on there. I think.
I
That's
wasn't too
made on the
sure.
bottom of it.
And there's just a bunch of other pieces. So I was just gonna throw it in all at one. Oh look, I don't think this is Star Wars. I might just keep that
I
one.
don't think that's Star Wars.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, this is just a lot of just junk.
Let me see. There might be. I want to say I saw something that you pulled out for a second that was.
Well, what I'll do is I'll lay it out
Oh,
and
just
then
or something.
let you be able to scan through and kind of see what you think.
See if
But
there's
that's going to be a lot.
Yeah.
It has to be. And it's the only way to do it because that would take a hell of a lot of time to.
Yeah, and you would. I mean, with it not being like the vintage ones,
Right.
you're
But
probably.
I thought, if I could lot them together, put it on there for an auction and just see where it goes. I mean, I'll be happy
Oh,
to pick
that'll
it
go
up.
up. Like Star
Yeah.
Wars always does. I mean, you'll probably get between 30 and 50.
Yeah, I'll be happy with that, dude. I'm not worried. I just didn't want to throw. I mean, personally, I don't collect that stuff, so I don't know too much about it. But I wouldn't want to put something in there that could be
It's like
worth
really good.
potentially a lot more. But whatever, that's part of the deal.
Well, I mean, I can let you. Yeah, we'll have to get together. I'll see if I'm not
Yeah.
an expert by any means. I like some of the stuff myself, and I keep some of the ones that I find.
Well, maybe we could work a deal then. Star Wars for glass vintage bottles in the warehouse there.
Oh yeah, we can figure something out.
Yeah. Or maybe a one night at the rodeo.
One night at the rodeo. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about trying to hire somebody to actually paint a Millennium Falcon on the wall, like a big one.
Yeah. What about your bud that does the graffiti art?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I have two now actually. One guy came here. We were at work, and I mentioned it to him, and we came here on our lunch break, and he said he'd do some work for me. And told him I'd pay him for if he did like a big thing. He said he just wanted to like mess around, but I said if he did like a big mural or something, I was like, I'll pay you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it'd be awesome to have some like really unique color and whatnot in here.
Yeah, it just give you something to look at instead of white walls. And I mean, it looks clean when it's white like that, but give you some color.
I'd rather. Well, I got to seal some stuff too. There's some like, I mean, this center block is 60 years old.
Just get in there with some good primer, that weatherproof primer. Get it in the 5-gallon containers and just go to town with it. It's all flat walled anyway. You just roll it on.
Well, there's some
You don't
cracks.
have
Not cracks. There's some of the whatever that junk is called, the cement. Well, I forget what they actually call it. They're like grout kind of, but
the
uh,
mortar.
the mortar, right, right. Some of
Yeah.
that mortar is like chipped all the way to like where you can actually almost like it's like came out somehow. I don't know how.
So I wonder if they used rebar back then and filled the cells. If it's all hollow.
I think some of it's hollow. I think a decent amount of it's hollow.
Wow. Because I know in some parts of the country you have to have them all filled and then rebarred for support. So I'm wondering if we had the Cadillac running, I could drive it right through the wall. Like, look what I created. got, got a
Purple.
nice got a nice little fire exit right there on the side. Don't have to worry about ventilation problems anymore. Problem solved. $4 grand. Thank you very much.
I just ordered 4 industrial fans,
Oh, there you go.
not like the big ass fans.
The ones that have the platforms, or the ones that have the wheels and you push around, or
No. It's in the ceiling.
oh, okay.
So it's like a normal fan is like what, like 40 inches or 48 inches, something like that.
Yeah, like ceiling fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, give or take. Yeah, like 36 to 42, depending on
I
the
want to
brand.
say these are either 52 or 60,
Wow.
and they're steel. They're metal.
You're gonna just tap into the light. You got lights up in there in the rafters?
Yeah. I work. I mean, I do electronics for my job in the Air Force, so like I can do it all. And there's so much extra wiring for some of the other things that they had in here. So, but
You could rape that wire from the freaking walk-in
yeah. I mean,
that
I
they
could
had.
if I wanted to, but I mean, these are not even that like they're low profile. Um, they're made for efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can go back to the orders.
You still haven't been digging around to see if the guy from the previous tenancy left his money there?
Wait a second, I ordered 5.
Yeah, I wasn't there. I'd be digging around. It'd be like a minefield out in your yard.
Yeah. But that sucks. I ordered 4. Why is it saying that I ordered 2? That's weird. It okay. Oh, okay. That's why. They're going to be in. It's just telling me they're going to be in different ship boxes.
Packages.
Yeah. So yeah, I ordered 4 of those. They're 56-inch 3-blade indoor ceiling fan, industrial. They were only $59 a piece.
Wow.
But I mean, they're simple. You look at them; they're just simple.
Right.
Like they're not pretty. They're just very clean, white.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't have to look pretty.
But I mean, they've got pretty good reviews. The only other review that somebody said was the only negative review that I saw. Which, sorry, there are like it's 4 out of 5 stars, not 4.5. But the only negative reviews I saw were like things that don't even apply to me. Like, okay, this person was saying, I bought 2 of these and put them on a covered porch where they are totally protected from rain. The only exposure is humidity, which they are designed to handle. But they did say they're in a fairly humid climate. But they worked well for 2 summers, but this summer, 3 years from purchase date, they will not start, and the insides are completely rusted out. Well, I'm not going to have it outside, and it clearly says indoors.
Yeah, well, there you go.
And then the other person said that they didn't like the dimmer switch. I'm going to make my own switch anyway. I'm going to wire it up to my own switch. Same thing, switch. Looking at all the reviews, and I really don't see anything that really hits me.
Is it got lights on it?
No, not dimmer switch. The control switch.
The control switch for low, medium, and high.
Speed. Yeah. But like, if you just wire it, like you can wire it up to your own variable like power supply kind of thing.
But you're gonna do it direct to the wall anyway, right? To control it, or
no, I do want it to be. I might like put in a like one of those an inline Amazon, not Amazon, an inline like Alexa thing, because you can buy these like inline little controllers, so
Hmm.
that I can like I'm gonna put Alexa in here, and then I can just say like then they're cheap. Like I can get like 4 switches that just like are in line into a circuit. They're not pretty or anything. You actually have to like hide them, otherwise they look terrible. But they're just like 4 switches for like $27, and you can activate them with Alexa. So you can just say, Alexa, turn this on or off, or Alexa, dim this. So, so
You
full,
have to
full.
number. Do you have to program it to number the fans if you have the 4 fans on the ceiling?
I'm gonna
So
do it.
like Alexa, turn on fan 2.
I'll probably do all of them. I'll probably just
Mm.
turn them all on medium or you know.
Now, do these fans allow you to go and counter and
Unfortunately, no. That was another thing that they said, and I know that that's kind of can be an issue with big spaces
uh-huh,
like this. Like a lot of people
uh-huh.
will like in the I forget what it was. My dad was saying the same thing, but I'm really not concerned about it for the amount of price I'm paying and for what like I'm not worried about it much at all. Like I just want some circulation.
Yeah.
Like that was the main thing is circulation in general.
Because I think if you had the 4, which would be kind of cool, is you could have one go one way, one go the opposite. So one pushes the air, one sucks the air, and it does that counter effect right out the door. Because you're going to get a lot of hot air in there in the summertime.
Not a bad idea. I mean, well, the thing is, I also if it does get to that point, I do want to have another fan. Like I want to have one of those big rolling ones,
And just push it.
and just have that at the very
Yeah,
end.
that'll work.
If it gets that bad, that'll
Yeah,
help.
in the
Um,
summertime.
the thing is, in here, I've got AC units, and I have a lot of plans with the office space in there. I plan on like putting a mini split system in. If you know what those are?
The little dividers, like it would like
So you have
temporarily but permanently kind of restrict
no,
the
you have
space.
you have your standard like HVAC system, right? That has like the condenser that's outside and then has duct work and whatnot.
Yeah,
There's the Japanese actually. I had them in my house whenever I was there. Both houses, I think.
the
Whenever I was
little portable ones.
no. They're like a big strip that goes up on the wall, and
Oh, they have them. Yeah, they have those. I've seen them before. Yeah.
so they actually heat and they cool, and the condenser is like mounts on the side of the wall, and it's like that big. And then
Right.
you have like each one of these in like each room, and
Right.
they are isolated. So basically, you can have like different zones. So I have like 3 different rooms right here, and I'd like to be able to have one, you know, so I don't have to like cool or heat all of them at once.
Yeah, that's good. That's
And then
good. That's why they were designed that way.
yeah, and that's cool. Or I can have like a standard circulation dehumidifier temperature for things that I want to keep like really good condition.
Right.
Which I do plan to actually have like a nice place here for me to hang out. Um, like I don't know, like just a little lounge area, recreation area.
Man, it's too bad, honestly, though, for what you've got it for and what you can do there and the potential and for the amount of money you pay. You could rent out the house. You got plenty of land there. I personally, I'm the kind of guy that would say, strap it up, baby, because we are living right here. This is where we're living. We're gonna make this work.
If I did it right, Josie would not care at all. Like I know she wouldn't. If it was nice here and very like, because she's all about that hippie lifestyle and everything. Like
Uh-huh.
this would be like super cool. This would be like
Yeah.
so unique, and she'd
It
like
would
it.
only be for a short period of time anyway, especially at your age, because then you could like maybe let's say a 5-year max. You got a 5 plan where you could sit there and go, okay, this is where we're gonna reside. We'll get a PO box, and none of our personal mail comes here or whatever. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But you could live right there, make it so that it's homely inside, and then you divide it. There's a line that you say, okay, this is for work, this is for where we live. And dude, for $500 a month and whatever you could get for your house to rent, you know, hell yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Let me. I think I gotta charge my phone. Yeah, no, I'm with you for sure. It's just it's technically not legal, and
Yeah.
this neighborhood's not great.
Yeah, it's too bad. But maybe in a couple years when things change and you can buy it, or when you start to buy it, that rule won't apply anymore.
Hold on a second. Had to get this little twist tie thing so that I can take pictures of it with the twist tie. All right, let's see what other ones we got. But yeah, I'm happy for the place for sure. I got super lucky, and I also don't live in California,
Hmm.
so that helps.
Yeah. So one of my friends, coworkers, just sent me a message wanting to know what he'll get in food stamps. I don't know. He goes, "Can I take and trade it in at the bank?" I said, "You need to contact the county, dude." I don't know. I'm tired of helping other people out like this, man. I got my own problems. No one
Yeah,
was listening to me when I said this shit was coming down the pike. And we're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just going to be 2 weeks. Now they're all scrambling around like little freaking cockroaches.
bunch of hoes.
Anyway. So what you got planned for tomorrow?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm gonna be relaxing on Sunday.
Yeah. I mean, you got all kinds of inventory in there, man. You don't have to source for a while. I know a lot of that stuff you probably want to save for the flea markets.
Oh yeah, and then I've got all the stuff that's at the flea market, and then that 32-foot trailer, which I gotta sell.
Which one's that? The
It's
enclosed one?
it's it's a big black one that I've had for a while. It's sitting at the flea market. It's my dad's. I can't even pull it with my truck. It's a gooseneck. I don't have a gooseneck.
Has it got product in it?
Yeah, it's full.
Oh shit.
I got a lot of stuff. I got. It's a good thing I got this warehouse because it's needed.
So what's holding you up from going to get the trailer? You can't get in there?
Well, number one, I don't have a gooseneck.
Oh shit, that's right. Your dad has the truck.
Yeah, which I'm not too concerned about it right now. I got enough product here, and all the stuff that's in there, like I've already picked through it for eBay. A lot of it is like flea market stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I did buy my trailer, the silver one, or the gray one that matches my truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, I did buy that one, so that one I'm going to be using for the flea market. So I'm going to end up taking everything out of the 32 footer and just like swapping stuff in and out. Um, Probably palletizing it and then just like switching up inventory, going to the flea market kind of deal.
Hmm.
Yeah, when things will go a lot smoother once this whole thing
Right.
is over.
Yes. Star City Picker said, get a single wide. Put it outside. Yeah. You can take that 32 and park it out in the back and turn that into a tiny home.
Yeah, I definitely could. I mean, like I plan on like having a place here that I could technically stay.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of cool because then it's kind of, I don't know how far it is from where you're at to where,
No,
where your
it's close.
house is.
I have a shower here, and it's closer to the base. So like
Yeah.
right before work, I can be here the whole time, and
Yeah.
then take a shower, put my uniform on, and go to work.
It's kind of like a second retreat or a
Yeah,
bug
that
out.
too. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of I feel like I'm gonna do a lot better actually being like taken away from the living space and having
Yeah,
my living space just be my relaxation slash living space.
yeah,
And then I can also rent out that other building. Uh,
yeah.
how many subs did I get tonight? I don't know. I haven't looked yet. About at least 10, I think. At least 10. So that's good. Why did I post that like that? Oh, okay. Disregard. Anyway. Um,
Hey, did you see that comment right here? It's not a bad idea.
I did. I already did that once, and I paid someone for it. Like I said, I don't need it here yet. Uh,
Hmm.
I'm not too concerned about it.
Well, I was just thinking you could offload it because I don't know how soon you're gonna. Are you paying for it to sit there at the flea market?
No, but I am getting kind of like people have been stealing trailers around here, but mainly like bumper pull hitch,
Yeah,
uh,
right.
like just ball hitch. But man, I mean, I would feel terrible if that got stolen.
Well, you should have it. Maybe think about getting it back to the warehouse, and then palletizing what's in it, and then get that thing. Because you said you wanted to sell it, right?
Yeah, yeah. I do want to sell it so I can take it here, get it pressure washed, clean it out. Um,
Maybe it's time, dude. Maybe it's time to consider that as an option. You can kind of go through that inventory, that trailer off your shoulders, and then you can set it. You could probably have it sit right there in the warehouse or right outside the back door there,
yeah, yeah, that's the plan. Um, and then I wouldn't have to worry about it sitting there. And then,
right?
yeah, you know what? That's not a bad idea.
I think it'd be better. It'd be safer where you're at least, because you can't have it at your house right now, right?
No, no. I mean, it's already been there before. Hey, Ansley, it's already been there before, and it just takes up a lot of room. I mean, I'm even wanting to take my trailer for the flea market and drop it and just store it here. I want
Yeah,
not.
just put it inside. You got plenty of room for it to sit inside, right? That little one.
Yeah, oh, the little one could sit in here, which is not. I mean, it's 17 feet and 8 foot high.
Yeah, you can keep that protected inside the warehouse and fill it when it comes time to go. Have it already ready to go, or have the items ready to go in case you need that trailer for something else. You
Yeah,
know,
I want that. I want that freezer out of here. Like that thing takes up so much space
I don't know why you don't have that fucker already listed, dude.
because I want
Put
to keep.
the freezer.
Yeah, I want to keep
Well,
it.
then take it apart. Put it
it
out back.
I need help. I'm gonna need a couple people, and like I
Well,
want.
you're talking about all these butt buddies that you have. Get on it.
Yeah, but
If
they're doing.
I was there, I'd have it already taken down for you. What's up, Gary?
That's because you want to live there.
I think the idea of you having it out back as an extra storage shed is not a bad idea.
Well,
But you got to run that slab.
I want to rent it out.
Hmm.
I think somebody might pay for it, either for storage or for like if I power it and it's completely insulated. Um, it'd be so easy to heat and cool that thing.
Rent it out for livable standards.
No, no, just like a workshop slash like if people want to have like their own like little garden in there.
I wouldn't want anybody else on my property. That's just me thinking. Like that's a great idea and all.
I
I
get it.
would rather just. I mean, you could probably get like $2,000 for that thing.
No, it's got a couple things that are. First of all, it doesn't have. I think I don't know what all they've done to it. Um, cold storage, like like see the thing is, there's so many things I could feel like people would want
Yeah.
to like get out for.
Yeah.
Um, especially if I have it powered and I just have um, like a simple unit attached to it that will heat and cool it.
You know what? If I had the space and the money or whatever, I mean, the things would all have to be in line. And then the 8 planets. Is it 9 planets or 8 planets? Anyway, if all the planets were in line, you know what would be perfect for that thing? Smokehouse, dude. To smoke meat in. I'm not talking about any like
Weed.
fish. No, I don't smoke weed. I ought to, but I would turn it into a fish house or a smokehouse because it's sealed, right? Once those panels come together, once you lock it in place.
Yep.
I'm telling you, dude, anybody who's doing a remodel in the restaurant business would freaking love to have that thing.
I feel
Because that
like,
thing would.
yeah, good.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, okay, so I'm the kind of person, I don't like to post things. I don't know. I like to have things set up how I want them to before I will post them on like Facebook Marketplace or something.
Mhm.
I want it to look like it was taken care of. So like I don't like Barry, the guy that had this before. He actually it's still posted on Facebook Marketplace. That is, and he's had people contact him and wanted to come look at it, whatnot. But like if you look at it, it's got junk all around it, inside of it. It's not like it doesn't capture what
Presentable.
it looks like.
Yeah.
So I want to like set it out there, have that like patio cleaned up and everything, and make it just look very, very clean, industrial, looks like it's taken care of, and then post it, even for sale.
What kind of material is that exterior though?
Galvanized.
Okay,
So
so the top though, the roof.
galvanized.
Okay, so if you were to put it outside, the rain, the humidity, all that shit's not gonna affect it. It's galvanized. It might oxidize it a little bit, right?
Eventually, it will rust, but it's just like a fence. Like, how long does it take a chain link fence to rust? And I'm
Right.
coating it as well with a some sort of people how much have to do or make some quick cash. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of potential with that thing. So
Well, I mean, you're gonna need, like you say, you're gonna need somebody to go in there and help you with that, and then you can set it up. So maybe that is the way to go. That way, they're not coming in the warehouse and looking around and things around.
yeah, yep, that's another reason.
You have a patio or a platform that you could put it on out there already.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. It's right in front of. So there's two bay doors. There's like from this
one in the back and one in the front.
three bay doors. My bad. There's one right here.
Okay.
Then there's two up there.
Okay.
So it's like 20 foot, about 18-foot bay doors, 18 feet wide, and the patio is like the patio is about 40 by 40 out there.
Mm-hmm.
And with all the panels and everything on it, it's going to be 20 by 20. So it's only going to take up half of that, a quarter of that patio.
How heavy are those panels?
They're not crazy heavy.
Yeah, they're probably that fiber board, insulated board that's in the middle there between the two sandwiched together.
I believe it's got fire. Okay, so imagine a normal framed in like two by sixes framed in with like 16-inch centers, and then
Yeah.
fiberboard in between there, and then fiberboard, and then galvanized. So it's not light, but it's not like each panel is probably like 100 pounds, 150. Nothing crazy, It's not
Right.
they're sitting here like 500, 600 pounds each or something.
Well, I think that's a good idea. I think if you did that, and that way you can present it, and if and when the time comes, you could still use it.
Right. Yeah. And then I free up all the space in here. I can actually consolidate everything to one side, tape it all off, and I can pressure wash everything, the floors and the walls, and then start painting, and then move everything back over to the other side, and then mask it off again, pressure wash, then paint,
Right.
and then it could be really nice in here. So
That unit that's on top of it, that condenser, is probably worth some money too.
there's not a condenser.
So what? They took it off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking you could make some money on that at least.
Oh yeah. no doubt. If it was all put together and the condenser and everything, that's probably like $2,000, $2,500.
Yeah, that's I was thinking it had everything equipped with it.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah, okay. I see why. Yeah, that's why I'm discouraged from selling it immediately, because I feel like there's a lot of uses that I could have out of it.
Yeah.
Or renting it out, like turning
Right.
it into a something I could actually like rent out to somebody.
I still like the idea though, when things get going, you could possibly have part of the yard as a speaking of renting out to other people, have part of the yard rented out to
Like shipping.
people, yeah, with shipping containers or people with trailers, having their own trailer, locking it themselves or whatever. That way it'll maybe, because I know the area said it was a little questionable. Could possibly beef up, beef it up with their heavy duty or locks or something to that effect. Options to store things there, but they have to be.
Well, I got my. So I've got a couple things I'm going to be doing. Well, I got the security camera system hooked up, and it's hooked up to like a DVR. Like it's constantly rolling and it'll record for like 15, 20 days. And then of course it races and keeps recording.
Right.
Yeah. No, I'm actually Hustle Millennial. I'm actually wanting to rent them out. But what was the fuck was I saying? My bad. What was I saying? I can't remember.
Hey, Georgina.
Hey, Georgina.
We were talking about the storage. Well, let's call it the walk-in. The walk-in sitting outside.
I remember.
And then putting it on the patio. And then I said something about having people rent part of the property.
Well, see, like I said, it's going to be a little bit more. It's secure out there. I've got barbed wire fenced in all the way around the property. Now I'm getting cameras set up. I've got like 3 like big floodlight motion sensors. Also, the cameras alert me via text message if there's any, if it senses anything in certain directions. And I'm also wanting to. There's a rolling gate on one end, so I'm actually wanting to install one of those, like either a keypad or like an app where you like open the gate and close it. Because I'm sitting here like moving my truck up, getting out, taking the chain lock off, opening the gate, driving through, shutting the gate, locking it back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather just be able to just like get in, get out. And then I can assign like these other like lock systems, or with these other like gate systems, you can actually assign like different, you can add new people to it and then have their own codes to it. So, who goes in and out,
I think that's a smart idea because, dude, if you could get at least a minimum of 5 people at $100 a month and put a trailer there or a boat or something that's big and bulky in their yard and put it in yours and just put it in the back where that vegetation is in the corner, or even along that side where that residential line is on the left-hand side as you pull in. I don't know how much space you got there, but as long as you have a runway to the back bay area, which is probably the most common accessible point, because you don't want to do it from the front, right?
Yeah.
So if you could pop at least 5 things, $100, whatever. I think $100 is cheap. Here for something like that, someone's going to pay like $200, $300, $400, depending on the location.
Not really the case.
But
if it was
rent.
I mean, I could just build like simple awnings for like ports.
Ports.
Yeah, to get them out of the sun. If I was to do something like that, I mean, that's not a bad idea. I mean, for sure.
That's what I was saying too with the shipping containers. I mean, if you could get like Millennial was saying, you can get them from $800 to $1,200. I've got one right now. When I was still working for the college, they were giving me one to get rid of. I couldn't get rid of that motherfucker if I strapped it in gold. I was so pissed because I've been wanting one for years and I don't have the space for it. And it was free, and I was like, "Oh my god, you're killing me over here, Smalls." But yeah, I don't know. I just think that would be ideal for somebody who wants to have extra storage space. You put the rules and regulations. Dude, you're going to be making money on that, and then you take that money and you put it towards your warehouse, and you don't have to sit there and stress about it not getting paid until they don't pay you. Something to think about. If you're going to go to the extent of putting in that keypad to allow, multiple users to come in and out, that's something to definitely look at, because that is a cash cow you are sitting on. And if you can't make money while having it for people to come in while you're under these terms, then you can possibly, I don't know, maybe the writings are different. Possibly you could make money on the outside and not have a heavy flow of traffic, because someone who's storing a boat or a trailer is only going to come when they need it. And then they take it and bring it back.
Hey, Sonny. Man, I can't
Uh-oh.
get
Hustle
Wi-Fi.
Millennial's outgrowing. He's outgrowing his basement. He's done loaded it up with books and cardboard boxes. Hey, Sonny, what's up, bud?
Should get a warehouse.
Yeah, hey, I know this warehouse in North Carolina. He's going to have shipping containers in the backyard soon. Wild 100s, thanks for coming in.
I got to pick up the mess the dog made.
He calls that a mess. Come to my house after having the 4 kids run around all day. I'll show you what's up. What's up? Hola, ¿cómo estás, amigo? ¿Qué haces hoy? Trabajo mucho. Andale. Oh, the Wild 100? Yeah. All right. Boom. Well, you made it big when you got the trolleys in. Uh-oh. We blocked Sonny. Sorry. I was taking out a troll and I hit Sonny out. Sorry, dude. Oh, no.
Wait, who was
Sonny, no.
who was trolling?
I don't know. I think it was with the 100. Sonny!
What'd they say?
I don't know. I think not Sonny. Yeah. Sorry, Sonny. It's only for 5 minutes. I blocked the Wild 100 guy. Oh, shoot, bro. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to get him back. Don't go, Sonny, please. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't have the I should probably open up YouTube's. Yeah. Yeah, I know what it stands for. I was just trying to ignore it, but when he made that comment to Georgina, I just figured it's probably time to go. Time to go.
Hey.
I had, what brand is that? Sonny, if you're hearing me right now, dude, I didn't mean to do that. All right, he's gonna play the polka.
Dude, this is ridiculous. I don't even know how to use this thing.
I've sold one. I think I paid like $50 for one. It was really nice too, and it had the case. It took me a while to sell that bitch, but I sold it. It was like $275 I got for it. Oh shit! I sent Sonny an Instagram.
All right, so do I throw this around my shoulder, or how do I do this?
It kind of goes over your shoulder, and then an arm goes through. And then yeah, kind of like that. And then yeah, there you go. And then you got to know where you're putting your fingers with those enhancer buttons or whatever. And then you got the piano type keys. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. All day long, dude. You're rocking it. So play some Vanilla Ice. Word to your mother. I call Sonny up. Sonny, bro. Sorry.
Made in Italy.
Yeah. Have you looked it up yet?
No.
Oh, he didn't. He's mad. No, don't be mad, Sonny. Oh. I feel bad.
I'll drop that thing.
You didn't look it up yet? Oh, dude. He's not answering. Shit. Hopefully he didn't get mad. Nope. He's not wanting to join.
Hey.
Huh. What?
Hold on.
Oh, shit. There he is. No, wait. What are you doing? Who's that?
That's me.
What? What are you doing that for? Oh. Is that it right there? What's that top one? No, that wasn't it. That's a different one.
This is the same brand right here.
Now go to Solds though.
Huh?
Go to Solds. I'm not taking Sonny's tag down. I'm going to leave it up. I feel bad. What's up, mate? Every day I'm hustling. A scandal? Scandally? What's it called? Scandili? Scandali?
Scandali.
What's the color? No. Wait, okay. Wait, right there.
So this isn't the color, but this is
No.
this is the design.
Yeah. When did it last sell?
Well, one sold April 3rd. That's the different one, though. This one kind of looks like it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just a part piece. Okay, so this one's kind of like it, and it's sold for $220.
Yeah, but I'm thinking too, like Hustle even mentioned it. The keys, dude, because some of them have more keys than others. So you got to count the piano keys or the accordion keys or whatever, and then it also has to do with the buttons too. The buttons have a lot to do with it. Good night, Cheyenne. See you, bro. Hey, everyone, take a look at Cheyenne's channel tonight. That's a hustling kid right there. It's a good buddy of mine right there.
41.
41.
41 keys, and then 3 other are you still looking? I don't know if it shows still. Oh wait, yeah, it was showing. Yeah, so it's actually just like this one right here, but it's not the same color.
Sonny, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, so how much is that one though?
$650. Well, best offer from $650.
And when did it sell? I can't see it. March
11th.
They're still buying them. Dude, you got a couple $100 there at least.
At least, yeah. And the case.
Yeah. Yeah, case is everything to protect it. And then the one thing that I noticed on some of the ones that I was looking for is the material that is in the accordion part. Make sure it's not ripped or anything like that.
I mean, it's definitely got a lot of wear to it.
Shoots, bro. Bro. Yeah, I kind of pushed the wrong button, brother. I apologize. It's like the opening introduction for Vincent Price as he comes into the room. Nate, you still in here?
Nate jumped in?
Yeah, Nate's in here. Nate never sleeps, dude. Nate's a freaking YouTube gigolo. He's hoeing himself on Amazon, eBay. Nate, if you're still in, dude, today was phenomenal on Amazon. I was so excited. I forgot that I had a family. Yeah. Yeah. I have, dude, right now, I have to show you. I was freaking just this morning. I went to the post office and dropped off my orders, and then I went sourcing real quick, picked up some products. Within 2 minutes and 55 minutes, or 2 minutes and 55 seconds, I had completely sold out. Um, I made $315 on Amazon alone today. $315. Look at that. Bam. Sheesh, that's a lot of monies. Things were slow. I mean, it kind of does this little Rocky Mountain, little ridge thing, but 315 off of 97 cents. Can't go wrong with that. But yeah, looking forward to it. That was a good day today. That's before shipping and fees and everything. But yeah, that's a good day. I need some more of those days. For Amazon, just 315 at the moment. That's with that's with 25 orders still pending. A 390% increase in the last 30 days. 207% increase in the last year. So very, very, very pleased. And some of that stuff's going to Canada. Yeah, I needed that. I really did. Nice. Yeah, that's crazy, right? And they're talking about price gouging. I did a pre-record on that. I was like, it's not price gouging, it's called survival. It's survival. We got mouths to feed around here. So we on top of the walk-in right now?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there you go.
You got all these outlets from where they were growing the wheat in there.
Yeah.
Man, there's so much.
Are those in panels or is that just in a big old slab up there?
That's panels.
Okay. Yeah, merch fulfilled on Amazon is the way to go right now, dude. Yeah, look at all. Oh my God, dude. The bird's eye view of all that sourcing. Woo! Yeah, be careful. You might fall in a tote. Have a head here and a leg over there. And don't hit your head up there. You got nails in between the rafters. Oh, it's metal, isn't it? Is it metal? No, the roof on top, outside.
No, that's wood. There's
No,
nails.
but it's not shingled, right? It's a pitched roof.
Yeah.
So it's I think there's metal on it, right? From the
No, no,
pictures.
I went up there. I went up there. Tar.
Oh, okay.
It's old. Someone was smoking a cigarette up here.
It's the dog.
It's the dog.
Dog's up there smoking it.
Dude, there's money in here. I know it.
You looking for it?
What if I just found a couple fat stacks?
Dude, that'd be crazy. On a live?
Oh,
I mean, think about it. I mean, it's not FDIC approved or not approved, insured. So, and I'm sure it's not legal in your state, right?
What?
To grow it?
Oh, yeah, no, not yet. But if it is, Josie's probably going to want to take this and grow some in it.
Yeah. Because I know a guy that had a dispensary here, and he was collecting so much cash that he couldn't take it to the bank because the bank was like, nah, you're not a legit business. And this was before they made it legal. He was having like bags of trash bags in the back room full of cash. And these boys are making money.
Really?
It's a big business over here in California. It's actually one of the essential stores that have to remain open during this time. Imagine walking in there. Hey, man, give me the top shelf brand.
There's so much stuff.
Have you even gone through and see what's on the sides and all that? It's just material, right?
Not really. Not everything. I haven't went
No.
through it all. Look at these big metal AAA signs.
What is that? AAA like auto? No, that's a different logo.
It's the security company.
Dude, those things would be worth some money.
Yeah, they're vintage.
Dude, you have so fucking much money in there.
I know. And if I don't even use them for that, I can make my own signs out of them.
Yeah, that's true. I would look those up too, because there might be a collector out there. It's at least worth a shot. You kind of got like the whole American Picker thing going on right now.
Yep.
Careful, dude.
You know, I don't have my phone. I have my MacBook.
Don't leave me. I'm with you. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm thinking after the 28th of April, city is my long-term visit, my first one to the therapist. I have a feeling they're going to issue me some 420 for sure. So we'll see.
We'll see.
Wilson! Oh man, here we go. We got the tour. Yeah. Look at all them goodies. Damn. That's like what was that, a milk craft? Wine craft? God dang, dog. Hey, do you still have that Bavarian plate that you were talking about earlier? I want to see that. Aw.
You don't like that.
Wait until he turns around and bites your damn balls off. Yeah, there's my babies. Look at them all. Oh man, I wish I could have, would have. Oh.
Look at all these National Geographics.
Yeah, screw all that shit. I got some of them. Hey, those were my first beat off magazines, dog.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I was beating off to some like Nigerian tribe women when I was like 12. Regular Signal. Huh. Is that a clock lamp?
Yeah,
Yeah. Is that stone? Is that stone around that?
it's like a marble or something.
That thing's worth.
That's actually crystal. That's like some sort of like geode looking thing right here.
Yeah, that thing's worth some money right there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What kind of clock is that though? What the hell is that? No way. Is that Japanese?
I don't know. It kind of
What?
looks like it, doesn't it?
Like it would have been like, yeah. Huh. Damn. Did you check for uranium on your glass?
That might be, or that, or that.
Yeah, but it's more like it's clear. Well, some of it you gotta it could be different colors. That vase might be one.
Yep. Yep.
I was going through the cupboards the other day. I noticed I had some sitting in the mixing bowl area, and I thought, holy crap, the things I've learned. There you go. Ethnicity doll. Stanford?
Mm-hmm.
That shit's creepy, dog. What is that white? Oh, that's a box. Never mind. There's your shitter. There's so much shit there. I mean, even if you dollared everything out and just said $1, some of that stuff, though, well, that's a one-footed man. There you go. It's got a bell. Is that crystal? You know, there's 3 types of crystal, right?
Lead crystal, one of them.
Yeah. And then there's that one's cool. It's got like a pink tint to it, or is it just dirty?
Yeah, it does. That might be one of those uranium.
Yeah, it might be. You'd have to check it out.
I don't have a black light.
Well, put that on your list of things to get. You don't have. What are those? Are those the pots? Wait. Go back right there.
Yeah, I sell those.
Oh, okay.
I've sold
Nothing.
those before.
Huh. No, it's not listed in inventory.
Yeah,
Inventory he's acquired.
that'd
He
be
should
awesome.
be listing it. He could be there forever listing all that stuff.
Yep. I haven't even went through this corner. I don't know what's in here.
Man, even if you dollared everything out, dude, there's months and months of rent sitting there. What's that? Buttons? Bottle caps?
Yeah.
Are they used or not?
Yeah, they're old. Like some of them are older, some of them are newer.
Dude, you could probably just lock that up just the way it is. Sell that for $100.
Look at that Pepsi.
Yep. Somebody will make. They use that shit for crafts, but those vintage ones might be worth something to somebody else. You know, $100 gone. Yeah, boy. There he is. I think we should. One of these nights, we should have Kenny Rogers and your NASCAR man there have a talk show.
Hey, look at this. This like furnace cover. It's really cool looking.
Was it glass?
No, it's metal.
Oh, okay. Huh. It's vintage.
Yeah, and then this room, I'm gonna tear all that shelving out because it's kind of rotting in different areas.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tear this wall out that they made. That's 2 panels for the fridge, for the freezer that they put in here. This was another grow room that they were building. So I'm gonna tear all this out. I'm gonna pressure wash in here. I'm actually gonna frame it in up there, put insulation in, and really clean this place up, and have this like my rec room. Maybe put like a pool table in here.
Mm-hmm.
Just a place to relax, hang out.
Is it got air conditioning in there?
Not in that room. I can cut a hole in the wall and
Right.
put a unit in. But this is of course, you've seen the office. Well, this is like my supply closet I got now.
Right.
But this is like one of the office rooms. That's my listed inventory for this. I still have my building that has all my listed inventory in it. That's just what I've listed here, and then bathroom. And then the other office room.
A lot of space, dude. I would totally, if things get better where you can change up your game, I would be living in that thing, renting the house out, and just nonstop.
I like my house though.
Huh?
I like my house I work so
I'm
much.
sure I'm not saying sell it. I'm just saying,
No, I like living there. And then I got the dogs and everything, and
yeah,
I got the bees. I mean, yeah, theoretically, I trust me, I get it. I have considered it. It's just.
Well, you should still consider the whole renting of the lot, giving it at least a thought, and then that covers the rent for where you're at, and then you can just focus on, getting this shit moved out, so you can start, doing whatever you got to do. Yeah. Hopefully, the flea markets open up back up for you soon.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I remember those days too. Pool tables and dartboards. That's how I met my first wife.
What was his name?
Huh? What was his name? His name was Tommy Two-Tone. Huh. Yeah, it is, isn't it? There's so much opportunity there that we all dream of things like that. I mean, it's ideal. It's ideal. I think back in the day when Lisa said that you were like a mother's wet dream, dude. Got it. She nailed it. Because a reseller would love to have the opportunity that you have. Every reseller out there.
Yeah, it is just a lot of space to maintain and worry about.
For a good time, call Brandon at this number down below. Okay, give him a shout out. 867-5309. I think that number actually sold on eBay. This was years ago. I think it sold for like $250,000. Somebody actually had it. Yay!
That's funny. This is cool.
Yeah, it's Christmas. Christmas scene, yeah. So have you gone through, and I know you went through, have you gone through and done your seasonal separation yet, or are you?
Well, kind of. That's all Christmas.
Okay.
I'm still organizing. Honestly,
yeah, I'm sure it's going to take time, dude.
I spend way too much time organizing. It's just fun for me.
But then you can kind of get an idea, though. I mean, you had to do it regardless, whether you like it or don't. But
I love it.
I mean, and then you're going to find shit that you don't even realize it's going to be worth a lot of money.
I mean, yeah, like there's so many things I'm finding.
Like those bottles and those boxes back there in those crates. I'm telling you right now, dude, that's a couple months of rent right there. I'm telling you, it's just going to you're going to have to put in a lot of work. My ass, if I had that location and I was in your situation, my ass would be there fucking 27 hours out of the day. I don't know how I'd squeeze the extra 3, but I would. I'd be having reggae music playing. I'd be smoking, drinking, having stripper poles. Well, maybe not the stripper poles. I wouldn't go far with that, but I would not even leave that place. But you really can't do a whole lot until you get you get the hot spot. Because you could do a bunch of listings off of that. But once you get the internet in there,
Yeah,
you're gonna be golden.
so much crap in here.
Sassy says when you're at the store and you forgot your code or you don't have your loyalty card, she says type in your area code with 8675309. It works every time. We have to try that. Oh,
That's actually kind of funny
yeah,
because I'm sure that that's a thing.
yeah. I'm sure it's probably a very common number. I know, right? Is that plate?
No. I'll show you that one. Oh, this might be a.
It's gonna have a green kind of likely. Yeah, there you go. That might be it. See, is there a base to it?
I don't know where it's at.
You're gonna have to get a black light and go in there and dark out the place and shine it on that glass. It'll stick out like a sore thumb.
For sure. What am I looking for? Oh, yeah, the plate.
It's a teacup saucer, huh? Bavaria? Nice. Yeah. Bolivia. Huh. Very nice.
Oh. All right, let's see.
I would imagine it would have had a teacup with it, or maybe it's a set, a piece to a set. But
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this thing, am I really, like, should I just, like, search through all this stuff? Like, what do I do, Do I list it for what it is, or I wait for another thing to turn up, if it's even here?
well, something like that, yeah. I mean, you're gonna that's part of the whole like sorting and organizing. Like put all your plates in one area, which you pretty much already got that going on. If you don't see another item like it, then you go by by piece. And if it's not marked, which are probably a lot of stuff, you're gonna have issues with the glass.
Hold on.
But that plate might be worth something because of the fact that it might be missing a at least you can get an idea with the floral print, because some of that stuff might be mid-century to the point where maybe the company's out of business. You could type in the company. I've had pieces where I've found that were to a set, and they sold for top dollar because of the fact they were going to be able to complete it like $20 for a saucer, $8.
I can't find this one. This one's unique.
Yeah.
It says it has like a wheat, from what it looks like a wheat. Oh, no, that's kind of close.
Yeah, either it's a rare one or it's so common that but it would be online if it was so common.
Why is this? Oh, that's because I'm going off it. Yeah, this internet's going to make a world of difference.
Mm-hmm. What's that one right there?
That's not it.
No.
This is what it looks like. I mean,
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe like a. Oh, you see, it's very colorful though. It's got like wheat,
is that wheat? I think that's wheat.
wheat or corn. It looks like wheat. There it is, right there, $1.90. Did all that work for $1.90. Doesn't show you the other side of it. Yeah, I'm going to say it's going to be between $3 to $8. But then, who's going to buy a saucer? I don't know.
For a replacement.
Yeah, maybe. But if you can't find it, I mean, that's something maybe. Look in the soles real quick.
I did. There's nothing.
Okay.
I can't find this one. Like I can't find it.
Well, that's one of the items that you're going to have to put in the can't find, don't want to research anymore box, and then take to the flea market.
No, I'll list this one.
You just can't find it?
Yeah, I'll list it for 15 or 20 bucks.
Yeah, I would do a little bit more research on the company maybe and find out what there's no number on it.
Yeah, there's numbers.
Yeah, the numbers would tell you.
Yeah, what I'll typically do is I'll put like it into Google, like the wheat, and then I'll put the numbers. At least try to find an image, and then the image will typically lead to some sort of.
See you later, Sassy. If we already left, thanks for coming in.
Oh, that was close. That was really close. Oh, I forgot. It has the gold on it too.
Here you go. Here's some knowledge.
What's that?
He says this is from Hustle Millennial. One of his favorite categories to get an idea of the age by looking at the kill marks. The pre-40s kilns left 3 to 4 little residual bumps on the bottom. So if you can see that on there, I could tell you if it's before 1940 or not. So if not, then that may not be the possible dating of that particular piece within the future.
I don't know what those bumps are, but
And then he's really been saying a lot about the numbers.
Yeah, I'll look up T8. So there's one thing that says T8, and there's another thing that says 10706.
It says to put in search Heavyland, or what is it, Heavyland, and then the serial number saucer. I'm gonna say $10. $10. $10. Love you a long time. Oh, brother, you're so nice, brother. You better drink, you brother. Shit, I want to go finish watching the Tiger King, but somebody's in there watching TV right now.
Yeah, I've only watched.
I was trying to watch it the other night, and all of a sudden, as my little one comes into the room, all hell breaks loose on TV, and I'm like, this is a train wreck.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, it's not coming up.
Yeah, you found gold, son. Gold up in them piles of glass.
It's very unique compared to the other ones that I've researching a
Well,
lot of
keep
color.
it in the office for now as a paperweight. When you have downtime, take a look and see if you can find it again.
Yeah, but I'll just list stuff like this. I'll just list it for like
$20 for best offer.
$20. Forget about it.
Yeah.
I personally, I feel like that's better for something like this. If I feel like, or if I ever hear about anything in between this time, that it might sell. Maybe there's one, I'll just list it very kind of like generically. I don't know. I'll put other stuff in there too, but
Well, at
like,
least we learned something about the pre-40 ones. With
yeah,
the
that's cool. Little, residue bumps on the bottom. I have to. What's that look like? The three little. I'm just trying to because I just
Probably
looked,
like a bad case of Infantago or something.
yeah.
I think I've seen them before. They're evenly patterned out, maybe in a triangle. They're like a dot, like a raised bump, and then two raised bumps.
So it'll kind of look like that crap that I got when I left.
That time in Singapore,
That time in Thailand, I was
Thailand. Sorry, I forgot about that.
But like she or he or whatever.
I forget what they're called today. Sometimes they're called attack helicopters.
I'll wash my hands. I got all kinds of dirt from climbing. I'm getting tired.
That's Millennial. If you're still in, bro, I threw the link in if you want to jump in.
Yeah, come on in, dude.
Help my boy over here with his teacup party saucer.
I think I'm past that. I gotta wash my hands and I'm gonna get started on something else. I'll just put that one to the side.
What time is it there? 3?
3.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Look at these are decent.
Yeah.
Peanut
Uh-huh.
peanut bag.
You got a price on it?
Yeah, he had a price of $10 on this from when he had it at the flea market. But these are from North Carolina, kind of close to here, so it would be something that would sell a little bit on the higher end for local.
Yeah.
So pretty cool. Pretty cool. That probably will be something I'll sell at the flea market. I'll probably list some of them and then sell some of them at the flea market because I don't think these will sell fast on eBay, but they will sell eventually.
Right.
A specific collector will want these.
Call Jimmy Carter, dude.
Jimmy Carter?
Yeah, he was a peanut farmer.
You
might want him.
President Carter?
Yeah.
I have 3 of his books that are autographed.
I have 3 of the 2, maybe 1. I forget. No.
Well,
I'm no for one of his artwork.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! This one has a tear in it.
The rats are getting to it already.
Oh, rats!
They eating your fire hose now. Your nut bags.
My damn nut bags. Hey, you pal, get out of my nut sack. These are my sacks, not yours.
You rat holes, why you eating my nut sack?
Get out of my nut sack.
Get out now. Quit playing around with my peanuts. Huh.
Dude, you're gay. I don't care what you say.
That's all right. I'm happy all the time.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, shoots, dude. I got my wife some of those chocolate covered nuts. Yeah, almonds or whatever it was for like little trinket snacks for her birthday. Because I ain't stupid, right?
Dude.
I'm just dumb.
Let me tell you what. Once you go chocolate nuts, you never go back.
Never go back. So I ended up giving her money for her birthday so she can go get what she needed, right? And I ended up giving her these like banana chocolate covered chips and almond chocolate raspberry flavored. I ended up damn near eating them. I'm like, oh, these are good. Oh.
What do you mean a hurricane lamp?
A what?
He said a hurricane lamp.
There was a really nice hurricane lamp on one of those tables there. Yeah, I like the clock one.
That one is cool. It has like a bunch of like geode crystals in it.
Yeah, that one's worth some money, I think. Depending on what the clockmaker is. I mean, you could change that out, but just the stoneware on that. Being a rock hound that I am.
I love rock.
His to be president 40 years later, owning businesses is okay. Yeah.
I don't know much about Carter. I mean, I don't know much about presidential history anyway. Why did he staple it into this burlap sack?
Because he's a reseller.
I just really don't like my sack being stapled, dude.
No. Yeah, right. Always buy your partner presents, the benefits as well. I know that's the best way to go, right there.
You know, if you don't follow these simple guidelines, your sack could end up stapled,
Yeah.
and you don't want your sack.
Punishment will be due to the stapling of your sack to your inner thigh. Didn't Steve-O do something like that? Somebody from the Jackass crew.
He did all kinds of stuff.
Oh, dude, Hustle, you need to get on here. I put the link on. Jump in so you can point it out to him. He's over here playing with nutsacks right now.
Let me just touch my nutsack in peace. Hold on.
My boy's talking about Gone with the Wind.
Listen, I gotta look. This sack really stinks. And I've had mice in it, dude.
And you've been touching it with your hands. I don't know what's worse.
Vader, come here. Come here and smell my sack.
Oh, yeah. Where's the peanut butter at, Daddy? I smell peanut butter.
God, Vader. You're always smelling sack.
Huh. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I think I was supposed to have the car freaking retired by this point, but with everything going on and all this other transitioning stuff that I've been doing, I think lost my notes.
Wait, did you say you're transitioning? Congratulations, dude. I didn't know you were wanting to do that.
Jumping out right now and telling the world. I'm gonna try to get. Maybe I was thinking I should probably try to fix the Cadillac and just redirect the antifreeze hoses together and bypass that heater coil. Take it into the smog place, pay the 60 some odd $1 million to have it fail, because I know it's going to fail, just so I can turn around and get 1,500. And I was thinking, I tell you, the California Franchise Tax Board sent me a letter dated the 19th of March, literally 8 days or 9 days after I paid them $748 to register that piece of shit. And then they said, oh, by the way, you still owe us $748. So I called the number. The lady gets on there. I go, well, I know this is probably, lost in translation between the time I paid to the time the computer set in. But I'm kind of worried, though, because what if I paid and did have my paperwork with me, and I try to explain to the officer, like, oh, I'm sorry, sir, but I just paid the registration. He's not going to be able to see that I was current.
Yeah.
Made me wonder. She goes, well, I'll just fax it over to him right now. I'm like, faxing? You guys still use fax machine? If there's $748 for one customer, don't you think you could use just a scanned email or something like a little reminder, like, hey, this customer paid already? Put this in his balls, But yeah, they were threatening to put a Oh God, this brings me back to the conversation. They were in the letter. It threatened that they were going to hold and garnish my wages, and I laughed and I told the lady, I said, "All right, that sounds great. Why don't you go ahead and try that?" And said, "I don't have a job anymore." Well, you know what? You want to know what's really funny? I already told you this, but I'll let the world know. I'm going to make more money sitting on my ass on unemployment than I did when I was working. It's a sad story, but it's true. And that's not even counting the stimulus check.
Yeah.
If and when that comes around, I'm going to invest my money into oil. I'm going to get me some oil.
Oh. 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 USPS first class package.
So is that the picture you sent me, Hustle Millennial, of the actual lamp that he has on the table, or is that one like it?
Let me see it.
Well, he just messaged me. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
You sure that was on there?
I don't know if that's his picture showing us or if that's a shot he got from the video.
I'll go look. Actually, I'll just take
Yeah. Yeah, here's a better image of it. Yes. No, not really. I mean, I am, but not. What's up? 1 minute. All right. ¿Qué pasa? Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right, let's see. So, from what I could see, I don't think you're talking about that one. I think you're probably talking about that one. Is that one the one you're talking about right there? Oh no, that's not a brass base. Maybe it was. I don't know. I know I have some other lamps around here, but I tried to isolate them all to this area. Oh wait, or was it that one? And then I'll see if maybe you said on the table. I think I don't think I have any other ones on the table or on tables. Let's see, one like it. Some people may have to wait 5 months to get a paper check. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I don't know which one you're talking about, but I'm sure you'll let me know. White frosted top. Did you see it in there? White frosted top. Don't be ignorant.
The kids, it's like 20 after 12 midnight. I guess there's a meteor shower outside. I don't know.
Sorry.
I told them it was aliens that were landing, dropping off infected zombies. They all needed to get in the house. Okay, Alan. He says it's in the middle of that table. The first table. Middle of the first table.
All right, let's go on a hunt. The bad thing about this is there's a delay.
Frosted top on brass. White frost top.
He's gonna eventually get just so irritated with me.
Yeah. Here, let me send you. I have it here.
Okay. Well,
hold on. I'm opening it back up. Here. This is the full view of it. The Gone with the Wind lamp. There it is, right there. I see it. I see you, Jenny. Over. Over. Nope. To the left. To the left. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Nope, that's not it. That's not the one. See, look in the yes, sir. Middle of the first step, behind the clock. That lobster light.
Oh, shit! God, I'm an
Yeah.
idiot. Well, that
I
didn't
don't
look
think that's.
like it.
I don't think that's the Gone with the Wind one though. That's the Yeah, that might be. Now, but that's a pricey lamp though too. Yeah. Is that the one you're talking about?
It'll take him a minute because it's delayed, but I think that's the one he's talking about.
And it would have had two. I think that's the one. Yeah. Yeah. So those are cheap to get.
Wait, this is cheap?
No, the glass inlay for what would have been an oil lamp. Because that's a lamp that it's to mimic an oil lamp. But that white frosted outer lens is what's going to be hard to get. I think that's what he's talking about.
So this is like, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that'll be hard to find. You know what? I think I have one. Wait a minute.
Hey, Josie.
Well. What'd you do at midnight? Yeah, I was digging around in my garage looking for a lamprey. Oh.
That old? Yeah, I
found it.
I
found it.
That cable. It can still
Can you find anything in there? I can find shit. I know where it is.
Shit.
I can find me some shit. Now I don't think this is. I think this is milk glass.
Nut glass.
Yeah.
Man, I love
this is different.
I love
this
me
milk glass. Plus, I think this is bigger. This one. Mine's bigger than yours.
I don't know.
What? What'd you say?
I don't know. Let's see if I can find. Might be another.
I'm gonna put that on eBay.
That one.
I forgot I had that.
Maybe not. Yeah, he likes that one, Josie. That's what she said.
Yeah, it's missing the whole other one, isn't it? It's supposed to be tool.
No, it's complete.
Oh yeah. Okay. I thought there was a guard for that other one, for the oil one.
I think the bulb's busted. Or not busted, but
We probably just take a little 40-watt bulb in it, yeah.
No, never mind. I think I think the bulb's good.
Plug that bitch in. Let's see what's up.
I'm gonna plug it in. Give me one.
Just make sure you lick your fingers first before you plug it into the hole.
Yes, I'm gonna put it right in there, young man.
Oh, don't talk to me dirty, baby. Yeah.
You give me 1 second. Hold on.
Ooh, hello, sexy lady.
Hold your horses, little man. Creamy thighs. Sweet Jesus.
Here we go. Bam!
Hey, there it is.
What's up, brother? There's your lamp, bro.
I can't find my webcam, but that's
no worries.
I had to join. That's the lamp. That thing is beautiful, and it's complete too. It's complete.
I thought it was missing something on the other side. that lens reminded me of something that I have here, and I don't think it's because that's not milk glass, is it, Brandon?
It's kind of like it.
So if you hold it up to the light, does it have like a blue tint when you look through it?
So like without it on.
Yeah, like if you just hold the glass up like you're looking through a dollar bill or you're looking through 100, is it clear, like clear milk, or is it like got a blue hue to it?
Okay, so I want to say it does have a little bit of a blue hue to it.
Yeah. So I can tell you right now, the one that you're holding up, Lobster, is a Fenton hobnail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way with the but it's got a terrible freaking seam line in there. You see that?
So it's pressed glass then. Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
reproduction.
Yeah.
That's still nice though.
Yeah, it is. I just don't have anything for it to I was hoping to I found it actually, but I was hoping to find something to put it in, but I just saw that seam on there.
Does it have, it kind of looks like, I don't know. What am I looking for to see the value?
Like a blue tint?
So you're gonna look for something on the bottom of the brass itself. It's gonna be somewhere on the brass. If it's Fenton though, it might not have any marks at all. They're weird like that.
Yeah, but how old can this thing really be? Because like, well,
Can't tell by the plug.
That looks different. That looks like it was like.
Yeah, what does the other end of the plug look like?
Yeah,
like
it's all
it goes into the wall.
So I mean, pre 50s, it's probably 50s, 40s, 50s.
Yeah,
50s.
It's cool. I mean, I like it. It's cool.
It's really nice. I have a ton of them, and I've never seen one like that.
It's just it does need. I mean, it's not solid brass at all. Like it's there's rust coming up through the coating.
Here, you get a marker and cover it up. Look into the light, Caroline.
I think that's rust, unless, yeah. I mean, oh shoot, I'm an idiot. Yeah, it's sticking to it. So it's not solid brass. The game can't be too old then.
I'd say probably like what Millennial was saying, probably in the 50s at least, based on the plug. Unless you can't find any markings on it. There's nothing on the very bottom of it. As far as markings go.
No, it's felt.
It's felt though. That's saying mid-century right there, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, unless they had it redone. But I mean, if they had redone that, they would have redone the wiring too.
Mm-hmm. Maybe there's money in there. Let's find out. Let's get
that thing throws me off. I've never seen one. Is it like a sensor pot or?
I thought that was what's that supposed to be for? Oil, right?
That's full of fucking nuts.
Oh, so that's would be like a service, like a guest in service. It's sitting like a lounge. Oh, nuts. Nuts.
Fucking nuts.
That's unexpected. What the hell?
Somebody created it. Did somebody make this fucking thing or what? Out of junk pieces or what?
They probably had it to counterbalance the. It was probably hanging. Then.
Oh, with that hook on top, yeah.
Yeah, and they just had the weight of the nuts to counterbalance the lamp.
Now that would look horrible because the plug comes out of the bottom.
Yeah, that would look terrible.
It's full of nuts.
It's full of mystery.
Yeah, he just wanted to say that. He kind of likes that kind of stuff.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I just can't believe you're
telling
everyone.
If you ever need a nut, just go to your lamp.
Yeah, that's true.
Try to see if it works. Oh shit.
Bye, Georgina.
See you later, Georgina.
Josie, are you in bed or are you still in the workshop? Might have Josie jump on.
I mean, that's something that might even come up on the eBay image search, to be honest. It's just
with
so
the,
unique.
yeah.
That's
Especially
just
with this
crazy.
canister of nuts over there.
The Google one or the eBay one?
The
eBay.
eBay one.
Yeah, I'm gonna step out for a minute. I gotta get something to drink.
Yeah, I don't know why mine doesn't.
Oh, I found it. It's a armed student desk lamp. I can send you the. Do you have Instagram or?
Yeah, it's Resale King B.
Yeah, I found it on eBay. Apparently, they're only about 60 to 80 bucks, but that one looks a little bigger. The one you have looks a little bigger than this one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it says brass student lamp with milk glass.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
It's super interesting. Yeah, I see one $60. I see one 40. I mean, I see one's more expensive, but they're obviously a little bit more intricate than this one is. And I just don't know if these are like solid brass. These other ones, because this is not solid brass. Still pretty cool.
It's just cool though, because I mean, if there was a bunch of stuff from that period or that age in there, like you never know what you're gonna find.
Well, so what this was, I bought this place out. Well, yeah, the guy that had it before me, he's the one that gave me the tip on getting this warehouse in general. And he told me that he didn't have enough room to take all of his stuff with him because he had been getting more and more stuff. So he told me I could buy everything out in here. I bought it all for $400. Everything that's in here, everything you're
That's
seeing.
crazy.
Yeah, I have not added any of my stuff yet. There's a lot of really cool stuff in here. I really like that one lamp, the stone one that Lobster likes. It's really unique. It's not too old. It's just like, kind of cool. I mean, there's a couple other ones.
It's just crazy. I've always done so good with lamps. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know. Lamps.
What about pack? I mean, this thing, it's kind of weird to package.
Not gonna lie, that looked like a bowl of popcorn with a spoon coming out of it.
Is that what it is?
That's cold macaroni and cheese, homemade.
I had some food right now. I'm hungry.
I'm not picky right now. I'm hungry.
I love lamp. What is that on? What is that on? Anchorman. He says, I love lamp. And then he's like, are you just looking at things in the room and saying you love them? To Steve Carell.
That was a good show. Good movie.
I'm thinking anything about this. One second. Anyone in the chat or either one of you two, have y'all done? It's gonna sound weird if you've never heard of it, but
here we go.
Hashing. Does that ring a bell whatsoever? A group of people, like a Facebook group or whatever, called the Hashers. They're in like
I have no idea.
They're in every major city. They literally go. So they'll like pick either like a trail or like a path that's in the street or like a Google Maps or something like that. They'll create this trail, and you take alcohol with you, and you drink and play like drinking games on the way. And it's like literally like, it's just this group of like people it's like a drinking group. And they literally get together and they go on this like run or like they do on like a treasure hunt or something like that, drinking the whole time. You never heard of that?
No, I wish I had a long time ago though. That sounds fun.
It's super. And I did it like two times, and it was whenever I was stationed in Okinawa, Japan. They had a one that was primarily military, but they had some Japanese that were in it too, and it was so fun. We went out we like actually did like a jungle one. We like went out in the jungle and like they had like these like courses set up for us, and we had to like drink. It gets really like it's kind of like a frat. Like they do some really goofy, stupid stuff.
I'm thinking that's how pirate stuff started.
Yeah, probably. Butt pirate.
Vikings, they go around, they start drinking, and like, hey, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? Let's go burn a village. Okay, let's go.
Let's see if I'm still on their Facebook page. It's really interesting. They do some just ridiculous stuff, and then after this, the thing they have what's called the circle, and it's like at the end of the course, and everyone gets around and like they nominate people that were like I don't know. It's literally like a little fraternity, but it's kind of spreading to like it's in like major cities. I think it was a military thing that started out.
So these things that they do, this stuff, they do like break-in entries and steal cars or what?
Okay, here we go. Yeah. I wonder if I'm in any pictures. Probably not.
Never realized how good cold macaroni and cheese is at 12:30 at night.
And then like they did one where like everyone had to wear a dress, and you're literally like running around. Like I said, oh yeah. Then there's the Richard Simmons one or whatever.
Yeah, I told you this shit's gonna get weird.
I'm telling it is weird. It's super weird. It's so whack. It was fun. It was super fun seeing some of these people like really get into it. It's like one of these things that like it'll be super cringy unless you do it. Like with everyone in the same mindset, like it was really fun. At first, like I heard about it and I was, this is their page and they have like kids days too where they don't go crazy, but I don't know if I have any. But yeah, like they're drinking the whole time. This is their like page. They don't have any of the shenanigans on here. It's just like their group
advertising. It's an older group of people. I thought it was going to be a bunch of youngsters. Well, there are some youngsters.
Oh no, there's some old people in this too, and they get absolutely plastered. Yeah, they get absolutely plastered. So they have two groups. I'm not a part of the other group anymore because they limit it to certain people. The other group is raw. Like they show absolutely everything that goes on, and there's some crazy, stupid shit that goes on. But this is just the basic advertisement one. It was fun. Like, I don't know. I enjoyed myself. But we had some like Japanese locals that were in there, barely spoke any English, but they were really fun. I actually bought this guy right here's Jeep whenever I lived there. And then I had to take it to the junkyard because I couldn't get it back. But yeah, it was fun.
Huh. Learn something new about you every day.
Huh?
I said we learn something new about you every day.
Yeah, I only did it like twice. It was really fun though.
So that's what got you started on your part-time gig at the nightclub.
Yeah, that's what got me into stripping, and yeah.
It only takes you 2 drinks, man. Then you're wearing dresses. I said it only takes you 2 drinks, and then you're wearing dresses afterwards, right?
Oh, I don't have to drink anymore.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any other good ones. Look at this. Now this I think is solid bread.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, it looks like a Lincoln. Looks like a Lincoln clock.
Flip it underneath. Let me see underneath.
Either Lincoln or United Manufacturing.
Oh, not solid brass.
It's
like a cast.
That's cool. Hey, that might fit my little reproduction milk glass lid right there. That's probably what that's for, right? Yeah, that would have been something like that. with the glass, the clear oil lamp shade in there.
This one's kind of unique.
What is that base on the top right? Like the top right corner, it's just a base.
1 second.
Eh,
All right.
looks super unique. Yeah, like top right corner close to you. It just looks like a base.
Right there.
Yeah, what is that?
This thing right here.
Yeah.
That's a full lamp.
Oh, I didn't even, it was clear. Yeah, with the light there, I didn't even see the.
I found that, and I actually brought that over from somewhere else. This is cool. That's a cool stein.
Yeah, that's a crazy amount of stuff. That's cool.
That might fit that. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's. I think it would be smaller. You need some more of those. Is that an urn right there? Yeah. It could be. I guess. No, not really. I'm looking for an urn. That's it. There's where all the dope money is. What's going on, Nick Big Thrift? Yeah, it's already morning time. Brandon's gonna leave there and go straight to the Biscuit Express and get himself a biscuit.
Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm actually probably gonna stop at McDonald's, and if it's breakfast time by the time I leave, I'm gonna get me some hot cakes.
Oh, get the McD Deluxe.
Oh no, I'll call in Waffle House.
Whoa!
All-Star Special.
There you go.
That's actually pretty good. They used to like the one here. I don't know if I don't know why they didn't do it, but they wouldn't accept call-ins because the All-Star Special is like $7.84 for all. Like I don't even know. I can't remember what all's in there, but it's like ridiculous amount. But like it's super worth it. Like it's very very good deal. But then of course you have to think about a tip. So, like if you just called it in for pickup. Now people still tip, but it's a little bit different whenever you're not being served.
Right. Yeah, I think we've eaten out more for to-go food in the last 2 weeks than we have in probably the last 2 months. Maybe even more, because we pretty much stay at home and cook for the kids. But
yeah,
a lot of I don't know. It just seems odd with all the restrictions now. Because we're kind of like we stay at home and do things on the cheap with the kids as much as we can, but still have outings or whatever. That looks like it's spelled class.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm reading. Go ahead.
But now with the regulations of everything, it just seems like the liberties of being taken away. It's like I got to get outside. I got to do something.
Have you?
Going around to the gas station just to get a lollipop.
Have you checked out that Book Depot at all? It's just like direct sourcing, man.
No, I haven't, dude. I still got the info though. I just haven't had time. I've been dealing with a lot of other shit right now, but yeah, I don't have a whole lot of time to be screwing around. Even though I'm screwing around at night, I had to take a break.
It is crazy. You can just directly go on there and be like, yeah, I want 100 of that book at 50 cents. And you already know it sells for, 14, 15 bucks on Amazon. It's just, I don't know, blows my mind.
Are they publisher leftovers or what? What's the deal?
Yeah, they're mainly publisher remainders.
Are they marked?
I think they are,
Publisher marks?
but you can still sell as like new.
Yeah. Just have to. I always put the comments. I always put the mark.
You want to know something crazy? We did like 2,400 books last year.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't leave comments on a single one, and we have perfect 5-star.
Really?
Yeah, I don't even touch that comment section.
Huh. That's weird. Out of all the orders you've sold, this goes for both of you. What's the percentage of the speaking of comments? What's the percentage of people that actually give you feedback?
I couldn't tell you.
Between 10 and 15%.
Really?
Yeah. Every day I'm hustling. Yeah, no, if they're marked, you can't sell them new, but you can sell them used like new.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only sold maybe 1 or 2 books new, just
I
because
don't sell.
I'm scared of that.
Yeah, I don't sell new.
Yeah.
I don't put new on anything unless it's on eBay. I mean, other than food, obviously I have to put new, but you can't return food, even though I've had people try. I'm like, no, just keep it. I'm good.
What's the weirdest thing you ever sold on Amazon? Because I don't know. I think eBay is selling weird stuff. I don't think Amazon is selling weird stuff.
I don't think I have anything really weird that I've sold. It's just I have things that are selling quickly that are weird. Like there'll be days that it won't sell, and then one day is there's a massive surge for it. And lately, I've had coffee filters fly off the shelf. So I don't know.
Yeah, they sent me.
I don't know. Yeah, and I changed it up. I made a killing in the last 2 hours on one product. I'm not going to sell it anymore, but here's the product. I was selling the Dollar Tree one for the 150 count, and those were selling off the freaking. They sold out before I even got home. I had them in the car. I put them on my quantity list and put them in the back of the car. It took me 2 minutes and 55 seconds to get home. They were sold out. I was like, shit, I can't get any more because they're gone. I bought them all. Wow, 2,200, 6 years. So I've only been on Amazon 1 year, and I just did a 1 year from today. So I started January 21st. I've gotten over 1,100 orders of just bullshit, and I've only gotten 20 feedback.
I mean, should I list it? Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to.
That's
What's
crazy.
that?
Anyway, well, I was gonna say, should I just like list this as is, like with this? Do people like this? Like, you know how? Okay, I'll zoom in. It has like this. You see that? See the where the rust is coming through?
Patina. Yeah, just shows its age.
People like that, I'm assuming. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I know people like it, like on certain things, but I don't know. Should I leave the nuts in there?
Nah, that'll cost shipping.
Yeah, right.
I mean, to be fair though, the base is like probably got nuts in it too. Damn. But yeah, the base is heavy too.
I think you could sell it regardless of what it looks like, just on the cool factor. But what would be the purpose of that? Is that a counterweight though? Just even though it was a stand, or just for aesthetics? You think? I thought it was an oil lamp on one side and electrical on the other.
Yeah, I think it's a counterweight because it balances really.
Yeah, but you wouldn't hang it though. It looks retarded.
Yeah, but some people are retarded, okay? And that's
Well, actually, I shouldn't say that word.
and that's okay.
We're TikToking it. I was told the other day they're calling them TikToks now. Yeah, January 21st of 19, Nate. Yeah, I didn't start recently. That'd be crazy. That would be crazy. And I have under shoot, I started with books first. I used to watch Hustle Millennial, dude. That's how I learned it all, watching that guy.
Oh,
His
whatever.
hustle. No, I'm serious. I was watching your shit back when I was at like 10 subscribers to my channel. I think we're at 300 something now, but I was sitting there watching you and all your book skills, and I was like, "Damn, this guy, he's got." And then I learned how to stack my books from you because I was just putting them in. I was putting them in any old thing. Then I was like, "Ah, shit, I'm gonna slow back on the books a bit." So I sold out all my books. I only got probably maybe less than 20 books left. I just stopped buying them.
Yeah, we started getting more, and we started getting more, and we started paying nothing. Like we got a lady, she's like 100 miles away, but she's got like 300-400 books she just wants to give us this week, and then another lady in town with another 300-400.
Wow, that's great. That's great.
Dude, all right, I got a question for you. What do you do with books that are not like FBA?
Merchants fulfilled.
Yeah, merchant fulfilled. Sometimes eBay lots. You can just do, horror, suspense, mystery, whatever lot. Older books that have no covers, you can literally bind 5 of them together and you can sell them as like home decor. People will buy that shit up.
Well, I
I
think
like how Resale buys all those Gaylords.
I got so many. Like I've got probably about 3,000 at least.
You got 3,000 books?
Yeah.
That's intense.
Have you not seen them? Have you not seen all the boxes and boxes and shelves of books in that trailer?
Up in the was it up in the attic or
No. So you got the 32-foot trailer that is just like half of that is books.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and then you have
That's a lot of weight.
Yeah. Now it's not like volume half completely.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bookshelves filled, and then I have probably, those fruit boxes that are like this big and they have the holes in them.
Yeah.
I've got probably 30 of those.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Full. Yeah, probably 30 of those full. And
yeah,
then
there's so much money in books.
What'd you say?
Oh, there's a ton of money in books. I mean, literally too. Sometimes like people use dollar bills as fucking bookmarkers all the time.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So is that the only thing you mainly sell right now? Is just books then? Or you guys do other things too?
No, we're doing a ton of stuff right now. Books are still the backbone, but I mean, we got like 400 or 500 clothing articles in stock right now. Like another 400 or 500 to list. It's crazy. Clothing, books, and antiques. That's probably the main right there.
And you guys have all that stuff in your basement too, in the house,
like 700 square foot in the basement.
Jeez, bro. Yeah.
You're
so outgrown. I think we've all outgrown our spot except for young man over there with his little.
I am under doing this. Like I really like my ADHD and my OCD. Like I have both. I don't have the diagnosed OCD, but like how particular I am about organization. Lobster.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is my downfall. I'm so particular. I only have 500 listings on eBay.
So when you look behind me of my Great Wall of China, do you get anxiety when you see my backdrop?
No, I don't mind that at all. I actually like that. It's all in bins. Like
but it's Hollywood, dude. That's all Hollywood. This is California, man. Everything behind that is bullshit piled up to the ceiling. But I do know where everything is.
Yeah. I don't know. I really underdo what I should be doing. Like I have so much good stuff. I don't know. It's just like I said, my ADHD and everything. Like I just move from thing to thing.
So how's the antiques coming along, Millennial?
They're okay. Like I said, I just sold that Boyd's Bear, little like 4-inch Boyd's Bear for $120 that I picked up for a quarter a couple months ago.
Nice.
Yeah, lots of lamps. I don't know what it's been with lamps. There's been a thing with lamps though.
Well, I definitely should sell that one.
You know what I was excuse me, I was talking to my wife the other day about it's like because we're getting ready to transition to another location. We just haven't found it yet. And we were talking about just leaving the furniture that we have and giving it to someone else or selling it or just leaving it to the curb and let somebody else take advantage of it. And then I said, well, wait a minute. You realize how expensive furniture is nowadays and the quality that you're lacking if you don't buy or find something mid-century in that area as far as furniture goes, as far as solid wood. I am a big fan of used material. I'm a big fan of used anything. I always resort to the thrift stores first. And my wife is the opposite. And I was like, I bet if we had a challenge, I could probably furnish our house for probably way less than you would even consider furnishing one room because her taste is different than mine. You know,
Yeah.
I look for functionality, you know, versus appearance, you know. She's like, I want a white sofa. I'm like, I don't know if you've noticed this, but we have children run around with scissors and markers all day. So yeah, that's not gonna work.
I know that's hilarious. I'm trying to see right now if I can. I'm trying to figure out how to screen share because I want to convince you on that Book Depot because it's so much fun. Once you do it once, I swear you're hooked.
I'm sure I'll get hooked. Especially, excuse me, especially if it comes to the money. Yeah, needs packing orders. Yeah, I gotta pack orders in the morning too because the post office closes at noon. So
How detailed of a description do y'all have on like stuff like this?
what's that?
How detailed of a description for something like this? Like, if,
That lamp?
yeah.
I would make sure you identify every little thing you see wrong with it.
I mean, it's just the patina. That's it. Like the patina and that. And
So signs of age. You know, I would do some research on it, but find out exactly what maker it is.
That might be hard.
yeah, there's no mark.
Well, you'd have to find similar like items though.
Yeah, I did. I already found a listing and everything. That's like very, 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 very similar to this one. The base is just a tad bit different.
How different?
Like, I mean, like literally, like, see how there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 marks right here.
Mm-hmm.
It has like 2 marks.
Mm.
It's like, I don't know, it just rolls a little bit differently. But literally almost every single thing. This has the same exact thing. Has this, like the shape, the scaling of everything. It's almost exactly the same. But
how much would you? How much? Okay, let's do a poll right now for everybody in the panel and in the chat. How much do you think he could get for that lamp?
I put in the description that I love lamp. I'm really gonna do that. I'm seriously gonna do that. But that I love lamp.
I'm thinking you can get $100 for it. Out the door, $100. I'd pay $100 for it if I was going to use it. But you got to keep the nuts in there though. I definitely think if I'd be getting a good deal, I got canister full of nuts.
So let me ask you this: I've scanned every single, well, not the books that are in this warehouse. I got new books since I've bought all this stuff out. But all the books that I've got, I've scanned every single last one into FBA and sent all the ones out. Probably like 600 books, I think, that were good for FBA. Is it worth my time to go through all of them and sell them individually on FBM?
Probably not.
Why is that?
Not after, because they're already in the system, right?
Well, no, I mean, if they're not good for FBA, then I mean that really your margin might be a dollar, maybe 75 cents. I mean, so if it's worth it after the bubble mailer and it's worth it after the Amazon fees and you make a dollar, I mean, it just comes down to how many of those can you do an hour, and is that okay with you?
Right, because that is redundant.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But to be fair, if I did it like you were talking about, no comments whatsoever, and just put it based on the conditions that I set. Theoretically, it could be worth it. However, you're talking like I should take them all and try to like lot them up, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can lot them up based on genre, or you can just recycle them. There are people that'll pay you for the paper, and they'll take them
Yeah,
off your hands.
yeah. Reezy does a thing. He's got a couple of snippets on his little videos where he's got the companies that do the buybacks.
Well, hold on a second. Where are both? I know you're in California. Where are you at?
I'm in Idaho.
What part?
What's that?
What part?
Twin Falls.
I want to say I've been there. What's
Yeah, it's small. We're near. We're between Boise and Pocatello.
okay? So I was just near Pocatello. You know Lava?
Yeah,
I just went to Lava like about a month and a half ago.
yeah. It's only a couple hours from me.
Yeah. Have you
Yeah,
went
that's true.
like geode hunting? You ever done that?
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Like up north Idaho, like Kamei and stuff is great.
Yeah, my girlfriend lives in Huntsville, Utah. That's like you ever been to Salt Lake City?
Oh yeah.
So like you know where Ogden is? It's like right before if you're driving from you.
Yeah.
It's like right before. She lives up in the mountains from Ogden, so like east of Ogden, up in,
Nice.
like 4,500 elevation or something like that. Really nice.
So I'm up late because I can't sleep. Brandon's up late because he can't sleep. Mil, what are you doing? What's your deal?
I like money.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, just updating prices.
Yeah, I did that for 2 days straight on my eBay account, and it paid off to do the sell similar and promotions. And
I haven't done the sell similar yet. I haven't.
yeah, dude, it just in one day by doing that, I increased my sales by an extra $110 the next day.
I still have those like 200 send offers to buyers.
Yeah, I don't do that as much anymore because when I was doing the research on my ads, because what I was doing is I was going into the ad and copying the title, going in the search and re-putting it in. Obviously, mine popped up because it was word for word, but it was getting all the other competitors. Then I would decide, okay, at that point, how many competitors do I have? How many sold? And if how many sold, depending on when they sold, how soon ago, how many are hitting it, consistently. If it was one a month for the last 3 months, I pulled it. I put it on Macari. By doing that, I took 3 items when I joined Macari recently, and I sold a watch, a vintage salt and pepper shaker, and it was some ridiculous dollar clearance thing I got at Walmart for glue sticks or something that sold. Things that I couldn't sell on eBay, I put on Macari and I sold. So I'm just dumping that over there. So it was just weird how it all worked out. And then I was scanning my toys that I have on Amazon or on eBay, and I was like, I wonder if I can get these on Amazon. And lo and behold, I was ungated in some of the boxes of toys that I had. And I was like, holy shit. Next thing you know, I've got people from Canada ordering these toys, and I sold out already. So I was like, oh, there you go. So I'm constantly scanning my products over and over to see where it's going to go. If I can't source, I'm going to source my own products and switch them around. And it's weird how it's working out. I'll take it. Tommy had to pee. He went and took a nap 3 hours ago. Oh, shoot.
I already have to replace the fan.
So here's a good example. How do I share a screen for bulk lots? This is actually one of my listings. Oh, there it is. Wait. Screen sharing. No.
I'm not sure how Brandon's doing it.
It should say it on there.
You're on your, there you go. There it is.
All right. So this is a listing that I have right here. We took in, what was it? We took in like 1,500 just books and audiobooks. We paid $80 for the whole lot. And this was about I don't know, start time March 2nd. So I mean, it sat there for a month, but we've got rid of one of them. Media mail shipping is $40. So I mean, we make our money back when we sell one of them. So we've already made our money for the lot.
So you find that this could be lucrative then, with just doing that with the wholesale kind of approach?
Yeah, I mean, if you get them at a good price, yeah, it's definitely worth it.
All right, Nick Pick, see you later. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, right.
See you, Tommy.
Night, Tommy. Oh, Tommy's not leaving. Nick Pick is.
No,
he's out.
Oh, wait. Is he saying goodnight to them? To her?
Yeah.
Disregard.
Got me thinking. And those all came from the depot?
No, those came from some guy a couple cities away that was closing a small shop, and we just bought out the rest that he had. Book Depot is pretty easy because you can, there you go. So if you go to, say, Book Depot, you can literally, they have the ISBN right up front. Like, that's the book, that's what you pay. There's the ISBN. So you can take that, and you can just plug that right into Amazon. So I mean, it's selling for $9.42, and you can get it for 50 cents a piece on here. So I mean, you'll probably make like $1.20 on every one that you sell, but they got 400 of them. So I mean,
wow.
And I'm sure there's a minimum order.
$100.
$100?
$100. Yep.
And they deliver to your house?
Yeah, they deliver it right to you.
Shit. I bet we're hanging out tonight. Because I hadn't done all the homework yet.
There's a fucking killer one right there, $12.88. And you can get them for 50 cents. I might actually. So you get it for 50 cents. You sell it for $12.88. I mean, if you merchant fulfill, you're gonna make $4 to $5 on that book every time.
My only question is what's the fee and how's the sales rank?
Let's find sales rank. So 30,000, yeah, dude, you're gonna sell like 4 or 5 of these a day.
Right.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And I noticed too with Amazon, some of those fees that they charge for the books, they're all over the place. I think on one or some of them, it's like 30%. I don't know if that sounds right or not, but I was paying $3 or something like that for a $9 book. I don't even know what the hell. Why did they even come out? That's what kind of forced me out of the books and into food.
Yeah, see, I haven't messed around with food really.
Food is gold, baby. Food is gold. Candy and all kinds of things. And I kind of like buying like stuff that doesn't have expiration dates on it, like the coffee filters or utensils, things like that. Man, I'll go into a store and like, I'll go to the bargain market or whatever it is, the grocery outlet or whatever they call it. And I will spend when I first started, I would spend hours in there. Now I can go and go, no,
Yeah, insane.
I'm
Yeah,
kind of like already knowing where to go. I look for particular things. I was there today looking for jelly beans. I was thinking I was going to be able to cram the last couple orders in there. No, couldn't get what I wanted. So I managed to get that, and I did relatively well with it.
yeah, Tommy, I used to I had like minimum listings, and I would record what I was doing, like a motivation board or a motivation board. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of $5 or $10 items in here.
Yeah, that's the other strategy too. Nate brought up a good point. Strategy of how to figure out if you can't get the buy box. I always hunt for that customer who doesn't want to spend the $25 to get the free shipping. So depending on where the price is and what someone would have to pay to get it at that price, I'm the guy that's going, hi, what you need? I got the fix over here on this corner. So that's how I kind of work that one, Nate. I may not always get it, but I sure try. But yeah, I'm gonna check out that Book Depot, dude. 50 cents a book. That's cheaper than the Goodwill here that I can't even get into right now. I think the cheapest book you can get there is $1.99.
So I wish my Goodwill had $1.99 books.
Well, that's if you're lucky. Like the
Yeah.
ones I have up here, the Clockwise one, I have I think 8 or 9 left. I think I paid $3.99 for them, and I bought so many copies of it, thinking that, and they were selling too for $14.51 at one point, and I was making okay money on it. And now I got to the point where now they're down to like $8.98 because the market's tanked on them. Sales rank's still good, but I still got 8 books I just want to get rid of. I would spend 25. It's only one certain item that you say isn't added. Yeah, I have those items that I stick to. If I see them, I just know it's money.
Oh yeah, shoes. We do a ton of shoes.
From in box or what?
No, used shoes.
Really?
Yeah, tons and tons.
On Amazon?
No, on eBay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I actually sold a pair of shoes for the first time. Hookahs?
Yeah, Hoka's.
Hokas.
Yeah.
They were given to me in a box. I still have a couple of the same guy that gave me some in this tote here. Sold them for $135.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. The Hoka one.
I was like, holy shit. I could have never even thought. Because I thought, I was going to get gated in it. I scan it. That's my routine. Anything I find, pick up, it's got a barcode. I'm scanning it to see if I can sell it on Amazon. If I can't, okay. I request eligibility. Sometimes I get automated. Sometimes I don't. I just hang my head down a little bit further and I go over to eBay and go, I'd like to sell on your platform. But
yeah,
dude, I never would have thought. I was like, damn, I'm gonna really do that again. Because that was a good burn for me on that one. Star City. Who guys burn up too much weed? Yeah. Yeah, they do sell. It was the size. I think it was like a 9. 9's common. So that's probably why. 9.5 actually. Brandon, what time are you gonna go home, dude?
I don't know. What time are you going to go home?
I'm already home, son.
So am I.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
I'll sleep on that desk
With your lamp.
with my lamp. I love lamp.
I love lamp. Oh. Shoes are probably one of the top 10 items to sell if I had to rank them. 16 billion feet. Yeah. What's that? What am I reading? I love lamp. In the description.
That's it.
Oh, that's funny.
Brass coated metal lamp. The patina Lucas from rusting coming through the brass coating. Cable is old but not cracking. Switch works well. Green felt bottom. I love lamp.
Did you see what Josie said? She's like, bitch, excuse me?
I'm not staying here, Josie.
Do either of you have a Twitter?
I don't use Twitter at all anymore.
No. Instagram. I don't even use Facebook anymore.
So as an experiment with no followers, you should share one of your items on Twitter with like 10 hashtags relevant to it. I don't care if it's just shoes or whatever. And I guarantee you, if you refresh the page in 5 to 10 minutes, you'll have doubled your viewers probably on that item.
Really?
Oh, it's crazy the amount of stuff I sell. Because, on the back end, you can kind of see where your traffic comes from.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of traffic that comes through Twitter is ridiculous.
Why is that, though?
I have no idea.
I thought everybody was kind of still like on Instagram.
Yeah, I've heard that on Instagram.
Yeah, I haven't tried Instagram. I only share stuff on Twitter. I've gotten, I don't know, like 150 followers just by sharing random products, but I always just get a ton of views. I don't know why.
Yeah, I noticed I'm getting a lot of followers on Instagram just by putting in like hashtag eBay or whatever, and I get some weird, person following and make a comment or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. Let's say it again so I can practice my quickness. Quick draw McGraw over there. Well, I think I'm going to call it a night, gents. I think the kids are in bed. I'm going to go watch me some Netflix. Go get me some Tiger.
Get you some Tiger.
Get me some Tiger. So, Mel, you been watching that? You got Netflix at the house?
I do.
Millennial, do you have any Netflix?
Yeah. Netflix, Hulu.
You've been watching the Tiger episodes?
I do. I don't even know what that is. I see the memes, but I haven't had time to delve in yet.
It's a crazy freaking train wreck, bro.
Sounds fun.
I guess apparently it gets worse as we go further into the season.
They're bastards.
See you, Star City. Thanks for coming in and entertaining.
Have a good night, guys.
All right, bud. I'm gonna head out of here. The dog's out. Brandon needs to get home. Dosie's waiting. It's getting late. All right, guys. Thanks for coming into the chat. Appreciate everything. Brandon, thanks again for the tour, bro.
All right, and I'll be going live after. I'm just kidding, Josie. I'm not going live. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna head home pretty soon.
All right.
Well, thanks for having a live. We'll probably, like I said, I'm not doing anything Sunday. Probably not gonna work at all. But tomorrow.
Well, I'll be out here. I've still got to retire the car, so I'll be doing some paperwork in the morning. I'm gonna start finalizing my taxes and get that done. So I still got a lot of paperwork that I'm trying to sort out and get that all organized before I start attacking all the other things I got to do here. But I don't know, dude. Looks good on your end. You're hanging in there. I still think you like hot dogs with veins in them.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Oh my god, dude.
All right. Hey,
see you later, bro.
We'll do it live tomorrow.
All right, dude. We'll do it on your channel. All right. See you, Nate. See you, everybody. Appreciate it. See you guys. Take care. an idiot, dude.